a deep dark falls across the land of the Fae. It does not care the season, and it does not discriminate against the day. All around you is ash-covered and grief-laden. All except for the large pair of wooden doors, whose golden timbers cast a gleaming warmth after being resealed by the locks of Viranestra. But they too do fade after a moment. They fade to dark and disappear, leaving behind you an old Sojit bladesmith and a colorless Eladrin, wrought with the same pain and agony that has befallen his home.
Nobody can even see the stains on your shirt because of the name tag, so they're not even there.
stains,
No one
it's
would even
just
know that they were there.
water.
Nobody would know anybody.
The watermarks.
Alex called her
If
out.
only they would mention it.
You're welcome.
I thought you really almost hit yourself.
Whack.
So, now that chat has seen the intro and we rejoin our 6 adventurers, we find them in the midst of a much bleaker environment with an old Sojit bladesmith and an Eladrin who is
Being worn like a
inches
backpack.
away from death or something worse. What would you all like to do?
Is he still asleep? Yeah, he's got to be, right?
He is still asleep. You can see that, like, even in his sleep, he is
Struggling.
Yeah, I mean, he's shifting around and writhing in some manner of pain.
What'd you do to him last time?
Put him to sleep.
Oh, that's what
He
it was.
literally
That's
had,
something,
literal sleep.
Dude, not
Actual
like
sleep.
put him to sleep.
I mean, you could do that. Ooh.
Do you have like a restorative spell thing?
I mean, I have
I
healing.
got the wrong.
But you have
person.
greater restoration?
Restoration?
I have lesser restoration. I don't know if I have greater restoration right now because I didn't think I needed it.
How about you get that?
Yeah, how would you prepare stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Aren't you the cleric?
The fuck, man?
Suppose and an elephant?
Oh,
Cheryl's gonna cast
People-
banishment on himself and just
Yes.
yourself as he does.
You gotta fall backwards.
Getting too thick.
Yes.
Love
You
Cheryl.
trust, yeah, you trust fall back to the prime material.
Crushing the Elijah that I'm wearing as a backpack when I land.
No,
Man, he's supposed
no,
to
you're
catch
technically
you.
a medium creature, so you wouldn't crush him.
True.
Don't
He
forget.
has all the benefits of large. So
I do have all the benefits.
And
of
when you
large.
and when you fall backwards, you don't really fall. You
I
just
could,
bend
well,
your
it's gotta be.
knees.
I was thinking I could just Michael Jackson back up because of my knees.
So basically his
gotta
head
mean
looks
that
like
he's
this.
dense.
Yeah.
If he gets all the
he's
benefits
thick.
of being
Oh,
large,
he dummy thick.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cheryl
We're
got-
dumb.
Cheryl-
We're dumb.
Cheryl got
That's how
taped,
knees
dude.
normally work. My knees been backwards, so
I
they
know.
wouldn't work.
I know. I started thinking about it. I was like, wait, that's
you-
not.
Wait a second.
I was like, if you go like Michael Jackson, that's regular knees.
regular knees.
Good old regular
Regular knees, regular knees.
regular knees.
Yeah, have lesser
All right.
restoration.
Oh yeah, this is a chaotic one.
And
I
we're
feel
walking.
it. I feel it.
Which
Where are you walking?
which
How do we find
I
this
am
person?
I am poisoned. I don't know how, so I'm just gonna cast lesser restoration on myself real quick.
Okay.
Fuck this kid.
No.
I have another spell slot if I need to cast it on it too.
Stupid child.
But it's sleeping.
We're synced
We
up.
want it
Bex.
sleeping
I
because it's not
literally heard you
turning
go,
right now.
And I was like, I'm yawning too.
How'd you get
It's
pointed?
like
Have
that
we-
guy
I
in
don't
our.
remember.
Have we
It's
tried
just
telling
there.
the
For your
Eladrin to
science
just
class?
not be?
Did one of the guys
self-depressed?
attack
That guy
last
that
time,
every
like,
time
cause
he would
Go for a
yawn, he
jog?
would Look at one of us three.
I don't
Try
think so. I think you
mindfulness.
may have been
Be like-
poisoned from like drinking too much or something. I think
lose it
you make like a
every
con
time.
save. I don't remember exactly.
Or maybe this is the fight before in the town.
Possible.
No, you
No, because you're the one that you got it.
Remember?
I don't remember. It was in my conditions. I was like,
Oh, it was.
I snuck into your conditions and just
It was
fucking
when you-
changed it.
I'm not listening to you, dude.
I almost did for a second too.
Oh, I'm gonna cast
Choreographic,
I'm gonna cast banishment. on
Nope.
Becca.
healing hands on myself because I'm at 38 points.
Also, fuck this kid.
I forgot.
Yeah. Fuck that
Well, are we like
His tongue's like
short
hanging out.
resting?
The kid is sleeping, and as he's sleeping, he's okay. So it's like when he awakes, then I'll be like, ah.
Then
I
we'll
mean,
kill him.
he
Are
goes
we-
dead though.
Are we short resting or anything?
He's having a rough time. Even
Where,
in sleep.
where'd that guy go? Is there any way to track that?
I
Like,
slowed it, but I didn't.
That was a lot.
I
of
know.
questions.
If you'd like, you can either make
I've already
a
cast Cure Wounds on him before.
just a investigation check or an Arcana check, whichever you prefer.
If I had those spell slots, I could.
Why don't we see if our wizard?
I mean, I
can
could cast
find
it at a
out?
higher
I was
level.
about to say, hey, Sir Noran, check this out. Like,
Wizzy boy,
I'm
we
mad at
hate you.
this. What did he do? Where did he go?
Where did who go?
What did who do?
Oh, owl boy.
The shadow god that we inadvertently released into this plane.
Like I'm supposed to
Do we? So
I don't have scrying, but
Just look at his tree.
Make an Arcana check
I'll help him.
with advantage.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll give it.
while
I'll
we're
give you
sitting here,
advantage.
I'd like to commune with Osiris.
Okay. You're gonna ask your
Yes.
questions.
Yeah, I'll wait till they do theirs, and that also gives me time to think.
He's
about my
clean
questions.
shaven. I
I'm
didn't
gonna,
have
that
I'm,
prepared.
I want to do that too with my
yeah.
person.
Yeah, me too.
You ain't got shit.
He like 23.
23. Okay. As you investigate the tree, you're surprised to find that there is still life here. In particular, the tree is not as dead as it seems.
Still alive. This one is. I mean, I'm assuming these other ones are too.
It's the tree that he went through.
As you investigate the area that he touched and the spot that you know he stepped through, you detect traces of magical energy that indicate that he did indeed step through the tree and likely into another one far enough away that, you know, he's not still nearby, but you get the sense from your dealings with this type of magic that it wouldn't have allowed him to transport just anywhere. Maybe a mile or two away from where you are now, at the very most.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I mean, if you got spell slots for that, then he should go and we shouldn't fight him.
If you got spell slots
Because
for that.
casting Tree Stride that many times just... Wow. We're going to die.
It was also. I feel like you probably would know this in character just based on like what happened. I know that Ren tried to counterspell him stepping through. This was an innate magical ability that he had. It was not.
could just-
He didn't cast a spell.
He didn't cast a spell. Yeah,
Special.
I know that gets a little bit meta, but I wanted to make sure. At
It's
least
been a full.
let you guys
Tree
know
was
what you
like,
know.
oh,
Right.
baby,
Okay.
let me let you inside. Teleport you to my roots.
He's not far. About a mile in any direction. He could be.
Do you have any
Which way?
direction?
If I did, I would have said that.
I might.
Oh my gosh, not
Alex, would you call this thing a humanoid creature?
It's distinctly not a human creature.
It is distinctly not
Oh
humanoid.
my gosh.
It is an owl.
It doesn't actually have to be
Owls
humanoid.
can walk on two.
It doesn't have to be humanoid.
And they do.
I just have to describe a creature that is familiar to me.
No,
Okay.
but it's not a humanoid because I specifically asked last time.
Yeah,
But also,
Yeah.
owls don't hop. They walk.
So, would you say it's more than
they like kind
1,000?
of huddle.
They like-
Yeah,
They do. That was a really good.
they like put their wings out
Could
and
be
they're
roughly 5,000.
Yeah, but then like their legs poke out and they're like, what the?
Y'all ever seen an
They
owl
do. I
stand
love
up?
owls.
Yeah.
I'm asking him so we can ask him.
Owls are all legs.
know, they're
like they're all
they're
legs.
It's so creepy. Oh, it's so
Yeah,
unsettling.
It's like a head perched on top of two
Yeah,
legs.
if you ever seen an owl stand
Yeah.
up, oh my god,
It's like a little kid drawing of a person.
Oh my
It doesn't
god,
have a body.
knees
I
been
love
backwards.
it. I think that they are so cute.
I think they're cool,
Owls.
but they're
Unrela-
creepy as
semi-related.
shit.
Walmart is
Birds are
dumb.
gross.
Shaped like that.
Birds are gross, disgusting, and
With
Birds
arms.
aren't real.
That's creepy.
Do you follow that Instagram account?
shout out to birds aren't real.
Walking owls
Favorite
walk.
Instagram account.
They're not real.
I mean, I really have never seen a baby pigeon. I mean, like, really, let's actually talk about this, guys.
Let's talk about this later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I'll save this conspiracy for another time.
Sarnoran,
I've never seen a baby pigeon.
How-
Are you about to say something to me? It looks like you about to come after me. Never seen one.
Let's talk
Any
about-
baby
let's talk about this later. Yeah.
I've seen baby
Baby
birds.
ravens?
No. that makes my that blows my
buzzards?
mind even
Some
more
corvids,
now.
dude?
have you seen a baby bear before?
Yes,
Baby bear?
it's so cute.
Where?
In the zoo.
In the wild?
Yeah.
What about a baby crawfish?
What about a baby shark?
I've seen
You've seen a baby bear in the wild?
I've eaten a baby crawfish.
Why have you gotten close to a baby bear in the wild? What the hell's wrong with you?
I didn't get close to
You're
it.
lucky
Okay.
to be
It's
alive.
like
Derailed.
we're top of the mountain.
Derailed. We
Would you-
are
Which
off
way?
top.
Which way can we go?
Pew, pew, pew.
Would you say that this creature's likely within 1,000 feet?
A mile.
A mile, that's too far.
Roughly 5,280 of those, actually.
We're going to be specific.
Why don't we walk like 30 feet
No.
and then you cast it?
Yeah. 1,030 will help.
I mean, shoot your shot, and if you got it, dope. And if
What
you
if
don't,
it's 30 in the wrong way?
Oh, suck.
right, that's what I'm saying.
But also, we wouldn't know.
Hey, just do it.
Yeah, just do it.
Because if he's within
I don't have many spell slots left.
We're good.
Nike, boy.
So
We're good.
Can you
Yeah,
pray
I'm
about
gonna-
it?
I'm
I've got all the
Sounds
spell slots.
I'm
I
gonna
hate
turn.
that.
I'm gonna turn to Matsuda.
do religion, right?
I'm gonna turn to Matsuda, and I'm gonna ask him.
How'd I breathe it?
Do you know the name of that creature?
Tim?
I do.
Bob.
His name is Barlam.
Close.
So close.
Not really.
Oh, that's the
We
name we're
knew
not
that.
supposed to
We
say.
knew that. Yes.
Barlam?
Yeah. Was that the name of the guy that we fought outside too?
Yeah.
What?
It's the same guy.
But wait, did he look like that
No.
outside? No.
Because it was just his manifestation.
Oh, it was like an avatar. Okay, cool.
The last airbender.
That's why
So
I
Alex
kept
being
wanting us to
so
go
proud.
through the door, because he's like,
Proud
come fight
papa.
the real me.
Will was like, it's just a manifestation.
Cheryl's gonna.
Those vibes were
I'll mention to not say that. I'll tell him, don't. I
Okay. Cheryl's gonna commune with Osiris.
thought you were going to do the thing. The search.
He's too far. It only works with creatures within 1,000 feet.
He could have gone up to a mile away.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this first.
He's slowly like tiptoeing towards
That's
that
what I'm saying. What if you
1,000-mile
went
mark.
1,000 mile?
flat will
Just do it now.
1,000 miles? Definitely can't find him.
Do the thing. Do the thing.
Okay, before I do the thing, I will locate creature on the thing.
You do not locate.
Hey.
Okay, now I'm gonna talk to Osiris.
Well, if you waited.
Wow.
What I find particularly funny is like Ren is telling Cheryl to do this, and then Cheryl's like, "Okay, fine." Yeah, I don't find him.
Yeah, I got nothing.
He, like to you, it's like, did he really
he
try?
try? Yeah.
Wait, yeah. Can I
Yeah, I'm gonna
like
go check
fake
in the
do
back.
Cheryl really didn't want to do it. He just kind of wants him to shut up so he can pray.
it? Make a deception check.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Great at that, huh?
Oh God.
Get wrecked.
Oh God.
You're definitely gonna find
What's
out.
my deception? Where is that?
-2.
No, it's 9 total.
I rolled a 6.
What did you actually
It's the worst
roll?
lie you've ever
8
heard.
plus
but you
1.
Oh
believe
my
it.
gosh.
So,
It's a
I
miracle.
Becca loves
Yes.
me. Bonus chocolate.
so Cheryl,
Yeah,
you're like
remember
you're like
us
Loki
talking
creature, and
about
Cheryl's like,
I do. I remember
I can't
that.
find
I
him.
remember being like, dude, next week I'm gonna be pumped.
You did that on purpose?
Disappointing.
I did. Yeah. Like
It's really
because I
disappointing.
was like next week I'm gonna be so pumped. I'm so pumped.
Good for you, Becca.
So ready for you
So-
to mess with her.
I will commune
It's a rough
with
marriage,
Osiris
Okay.
in silence, and then I'm gonna ask, do you know of Barlam? I don't remember his name.
Barlam.
guys. Bala, bala, bala.
Barlam and
Bailey's.
Bailey.
Barlam and Bailey. Do you
See
know
my
of
brother? Hey, Bailey.
Barlam
Do they run a circus?
and
Do you? I think you. Do you ask all the questions and then I give all the answers, or do you ask?
Yes.
all of them? Previously, I'd asked and
all
then
the answers.
Previously.
I would ask and Alex would answer. It was like a give and take until. It doesn't. I don't think it's actually.
I thought you
contact
always
your
asked all the
deity
questions
and ask
that I
up
answered.
to 3 questions that can be answered in yes or no. You must
probably
ask your
third
questions before the spell ends, but it doesn't say that.
Okay.
I have to
Yeah,
ask
I'm
them all
fine
at
with
once?
giving the answers first. Yeah.
Okay, because that's previously how we've been doing it.
Yeah. Yes. Or yes.
Yes.
Yes. We're kind of close.
I was trying to read your sticker.
I didn't think
what it
about
said. I
questions
was like-
past this because I was arguing about locate creatures. Is it within my power to stop what's happening to the Eladrin.
This fucking guy.
I forgot his name. It starts with like a D. I don't
Timothy.
remember. It starts with a D.
Darian?
It's something like that.
I think it's Darian.
Darius Ruck.
I can tell you what spells I have if you want. If you want to know,
No, it's not about that.
I know if you like. Technically, if we kill the guy, like it stops him. Cheryl would
He's
Is-
gonna
is there-
he's gonna give you he's gonna hit you with a maybe.
with a maybe.
Don't hit me.
Check again later.
Yeah.
Cool.
One more question.
Yeah, it's up to 3. I don't have to ask all 3, but it'd be a waste to not.
Your hot dice?
No, that one's
It's yes or no question, so I can't ask.
Did he go that way?
Yeah, Cheryl's
I
gonna
mean,
pretty much point away from the. That's not how you walk in this place, though.
Oh my god.
We're at like nighttime right now, right?
Before
Before the door opened and made
the
everything
door
dark.
opened, it was daytime.
It was
was near where you guys
midday.
came
It was like
in.
midday here.
Yeah, it was maybe like half a day's travel from where you guys came in originally. So
I'm not talking about time of day. I'm talking about location day.
yeah, I know.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay, well,
So early afternoon.
Early
location
afternoon.
day. Yeah.
Do we have to walk towards dawn to get closer to him? Now Cheryl's assuming he knows where he is, and he might not. So if it's a maybe, then Cheryl's like, wait, he doesn't even know where he is.
Do you have to walk towards dawn to get closer to him? Specifically, that's what you said?
that is what he said.
Morning. I was trying to be more like D&D,
Well,
but to be
no,
like
no.
less-
Dawn is the direction. I'm just.
Yeah.
No.
He is towards the nighttime.
Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, I got yes or no questions. He said no. It's not a direct science.
Sorry, it gets complicated sometimes because I have to figure out the exact.
I also
wording and how it's
I'm really bad
interpreted.
about preparing you when I'm going to use commune because I'm always like,
No, it's
hey, this
fine.
might be a good time to use it.
I prefer you
I'm
not
gonna
to
do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so it seems like he's not towards dawn at least. So he's either more towards dusk
The other
or
three.
or
Or where we are.
So-
more just of the same midday.
just checking the horizon and like scanning kind of around where we are. Maybe climb a tree or something like that to get a good view.
Okay.
Is there an area that is darker than? Is there like, oh, there's shit happening over there? Like it's darker. Like
Make an acrobatics check for me first.
first. Okay. I'm pretty good at that. Let's say 13.
Okay. As you climb one of the trees, you instinctively, like as you begin to find a foothold, you're like, "Is this okay?" And then you realize like the tree is not feeling well. It probably isn't going to answer, like you might be used to in your home. So you continue to climb. You do stumble a bit as a couple of limbs break off of the tree. It's quite weakened, but you do get a pretty high vantage point. I'll allow you to roll with advantage for a perception check.
Okay.
We gotta go get the food.
Oh.
Oh, why did I do that? Oh, I didn't mean to do. I was trying to change it. Good thing that
That is
roll
a
low.
26.
No.
Okay. With a 26, you can see in each of the cardinal fade directions, dawn, day, dusk, and
Night,
no, there was
dawn, day, dusk.
Arby's.
there was a D. What was the D word that I came up with?
Damn it.
Dawn, dusk,
Day.
day.
I can't remember the other, but nighttime
The one that
basically.
means nighttime.
Yeah,
Darkness?
yeah. I think it was just dark. That's what it was.
Dawn,
Dusk,
day,
dark.
Yeah, that works.
Dawn,
Dusk.
day, dusk, dark.
Dark.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
As you look in the four cardinal directions, you can indeed see with your keen vision that the daylight slowly wanes where it should. But more important than that, you notice that in the direction of dusk, not only does daylight wane, but color entirely seems to vanish in the distance. It looks as though you're peering into a landscape of black and white with touches of deep purples.
Purple's a color.
But it's not there anymore.
Let's I'll climb down the tree gently, like so I don't break
This
any more
stream
branches.
sponsored by someone.
Okay.
And I will
Please.
I will fill them in and say, "Let's go, guys."
Some tater tots.
Okay.
Cool. I'm ready to go.
Following you, we really don't know how to navigate this place that well.
Chick-fil-A sauce in the fridge. Okay.
The necessities, everyone.
She hacked me
bare
earlier when we had
necessities.
some.
A baby bear.
Bringing it all back, thank you.
Next,
I was like, somebody, please.
I will have you make a survival check.
Survival check.
Low DC, but just to kind of see how well it goes.
Check your survival. No.
12.
Okay. 2012.
I rolled a 2. But I
Not
got
You
bad.
ate there, mate.
Yeah.
plus 10.
So,
Hey.
as you all follow Nyx, who walks at a fairly brisk pace, you're somewhat disoriented by the fact that you know in the city of Mariel Vey, the direction of dark led you to a large body of water, what appeared to be an ocean, but there is no sign of water in the direction that you're now traveling. You're ever reminded that here in the Feywild, the direction does not necessarily indicate where you're going.
Balls.
That's why I was like, you lead the way because we don't know how to navigate this place.
I got it.
No, you don't. You didn't even know where the tree is.
Don't know the
Wait,
truth.
yeah, I was like, where's the tree?
As you continue onwards for the better part of a day, the lack of color, even for you, Nyx, who is so used to being stuck in the earth elemental plane and not being home for what you feel is hundreds of years, feels disorienting. You find it a bit harder to maintain your sense of direction based on landmarks because all you have to go on is the shapes and not necessarily the individual hues of the branches or the rocks or the grass.
Oh my.
But you find it easy enough to hold your heading. But you do begin to get a sense that if you continue to press on, moving with this level of attention dedicated to your direction, you may take on a level of exhaustion.
Like we have to stop.
It's been a while
You
since we
said it's a
slept.
day's travel. Huh?
You've traveled for the better part of a day at this point.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to stop. Yeah, make camp.
Yeah, we all running low on spell points and stuff too. I would be carrying Darius at this point. I would have unbackpacked him,
Okay.
just keeping an eye like if he wakes up at any point, ready to just immediately cast lesser restoration on him because that's all I've got right now.
Make
I think
a,
will remotely do anything.
Make a medicine check for me as you carry him.
Just rolling 8s, man. Medicine, that is 12. No, 11.
Okay.
Math.
It's not as loud as the plastic one was, though.
The plastic one?
The
one you printed.
The one you printed.
Oh, yeah. That one.
Surprisingly, Dalius does sleep through the better part of your travels. And even more surprisingly, his the nature of his sleep seems to improve. He seems to fall deeper into it.
But he doesn't look any worse. He just seems like he's sleeping deeper and deeper.
based on
His form is not changing, or like
based on what you
Yeah.
see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
he looks okay.
cool.
Don't mind that.
So,
Me and Cheryl will take first watch.
yeah, I figured that was coming.
Oh no!
What?
I want to take first watch with Cheryl.
Alright,
Or
I'll
I
go
want
to
to take
sleep.
Why
first
did
watch.
Cheryl have to take first watch?
He doesn't have to take first watch at all. I just want to take first watch.
I am not because I need to heal up.
I think we all heal whether it's watch or not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whether you sleep or not, you still get to roll.
And I don't think you heal until the morning anyway. Even if you take second watch, it's not like, oh, I slept, so I heal.
All right, well then I'll take first watch.
Me and
Um,
Cheryl will take second watch then.
as you find a flat area to lay your head, this spot seems as good as any. Most of the landscape that you've wandered now is fairly barren, save for the bark of withered trees and the crunch of dead grass beneath your feet. Who is actually taking first watch?
The girl.
Okay.
I was trying to give y'all an opportunity to not let Cheryl and Ren take a watch, but that got shot down. So I'm taking first watch with Arsenal.
I mean, all I said was I'm taking first watch.
It's either
And
way.
then I said I didn't want to, and everybody's like, "That's fine."
Sorry.
Oh, I didn't. I really didn't hear
also
that
didn't
either.
hear you
Yeah, I
say,
didn't hear you
don't
say
want
that.
to.
I was like, "I don't want to because I need to heal up." So that
So-
was trying.
I thought.
you know.
Oh, I thought you were saying that because you were like, I want to sleep and then do my
Trying not
watch
to
so I'm
let y'all
healed.
watch together again. 'cause
Gotcha. Well,
happened?
only bad thing that happened to him was to him last time because Cheryl's like, I'm not moving this time.
I'm gonna
I
have
stay here.
the other four of you roll a con save for me.
Okay.
Hell yeah, boy.
This one instead.
Better.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Dirty.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 19.
Ooh.
Also dirty.
Dirty 8.
Dirty rice.
Dirty 1.
Oh, Thanksgiving is this week.
Well,
6.
2 negative 1.
I really want some dirty rice now.
Nyx, you can't
Wait, don't we get advantage on concept?
find rest very easily, and you begin to wonder if maybe you overexerted yourself. It's been a lot of crazy things back to back. Even your time locked in the earth elemental plane couldn't prepare you for this. And as you begin, your thoughts begin to drift into that. Every time you do begin to drift off into sleep, you have a recurring nightmare of being crushed between moving tectonic plates or slipping off of a mountaintop to your doom.
Oh no.
You unfortunately are not able to long rest, so you will take
no.
a level of exhaustion.
Oh no.
Poopy. Before Cheryl went to sleep, he would have asked you guys to keep an eye on Darius, and if he wakes up, to wake Cheryl up immediately.
Quick question: does he get to roll any hit die?
Good to know.
Is this kind of like a short rest? Like,
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I'll allow you to roll hit die because I mean, for short rest, you don't have to find sleep.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's stick at that low.
Yeah.
Okay, so you would have told us to wake up,
Me,
wake you up
if he
Darius
if he wakes up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arsenaway and Taffy, I'm gonna have you guys make perception checks for me.
You got it, dude. The dirty 10.
Why is everything dirty?
16.
Just the 20s are dirty.
Okay.
That's numberist.
You're unnatural.
The night is, speaking of unnatural, the night is unnaturally still. And as you wait for your companions to rest and recover, you're reminded that here is not necessarily night. You look up to a sky laden with thick gray clouds and find it nearly impossible to see any ray of sun or reflecting light from the moon. You feel even further disconnected from your home as you lose two staples of direction that you've relied on for so long in your time of adventuring. But in the stillness, there is peace, and you don't sense anything that would cause you any alarm.
Has Darius woken up?
Specifically, as you do keep an eye on Dalius.
Darius.
That's
okay.
okay.
Us.
I know,
Darius Rucker.
that's fine. As you keep an eye on Dalius, you find that he's actually sleeping quite well.
Okay.
His movements, although every once in a while he'll kind of like shake in his sleep, are much less spontaneous and sporadic as they were earlier.
Mr. Sandman.
What do you guys talk about? Anything?
Your mom's butt.
Oh shit! Okay.
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's it.
Okay.
Not really.
Just your
anything.
mom, literally your mom's butt. It's canon now.
No. Have you heard about your mom's butt? It's a
Check your
band.
butthole.
Have you checked your butt? No, we're just gonna hang out and talk and probably like assess her thing a little bit.
And also, I have wings now. Don't forget.
How could we forget? They're so cool.
The wings gone away.
No, they're still there.
Like at
ask,
night
but
or
I was
anything like
sleeping.
that. Yeah,
Nope. They are
are
part
still
of
there.
me.
that's really cool.
With your watch ended, who is going to be taking up your post?
Whether he was being serious or not, Cheryl would want to take one of the watches just so he can watch over Dalius at
Okay.
some point.
Okay.
Where did we get
I'll do it.
Darius?
I said
Oh,
Darius because I
boy.
couldn't remember Dalius.
Time to break out whatever random encounter I had. No,
Oh wait,
I'm just
I did
kidding.
want to. I did want to meditate. Yeah, high five.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, I forgot about that.
Make a religion check and tell me what you're meditating on specifically.
I'm gonna meditate.
Take my
again
hand.
on the broker.
It's like, man,
And,
I'm not in that genre anymore.
Or actually, maybe not. Like, yes, the broker, and then also like on maybe like how I can support like Ren and Oham and anything like about their relationship going forward.
Okay.
What are y'all laughing at?
Nothing.
Sam.
So 7.
Okay.
Some high rolls tonight, guys.
As you are so exhausted from your time here in the Feywild, feeling like your mind is in a constant state of alertness and being ready for anything all the time, as you attempt to meditate and connect with Oham, you actually feel yourself drift off into sleep. And for a moment, you think it might be a good idea to stop yourself and focus harder. But that moment passes, and you realize that it would probably be best for you to get some shut-eye.
Dope.
And so you
Thank
do.
you.
Yeah, have you ever done that? Like, you're trying to stay awake and you're like, I'm not sleeping.
Oh, the sun! And then the sun's out, and you're like, damn it!
So, Ren and Cheryl, I'm going to have you guys make perception checks for me.
Okay. Oh, and that one.
Not good over here either.
Natural 9. I got no rolls. I don't know why you guys let me watch.
We should just end the
You
stream
volunteered.
here and restart.
I know.
As-
Two dice. We're done.
As before,
Burn 'em.
you feel this stillness in the night
Sure wouldn't have his monocle on.
that is unsettling, but somewhat pleasing still, to know that there is no underbrush for anything to hide. There is only open expanse and dead trees. As you keep an eye on Dalius specifically,
That's
you
why I rolled
find
a
that
natural one. I was preoccupied.
he's actually resting extremely well now.
Like 2 hours, he did.
Yeah, he's not even shifting in his sleep anymore.
He's not even breathing.
Is he dead?
Has the condition around us?
I will say, based on your perception checks, he looks like he's just sleeping.
Right. If he's not moving at all, I'm gonna like push him.
Okay.
Right. Like I mean,
He's dead.
Sure. As
The doctor says.
I mean, Cheryl would be like,
I
"Don't
can
wake
fix
him up."
He's dead, Jim.
Not for long.
Yeah.
What's he not?
Not moving. That's what he
Not
said.
moving.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
It's just that would be Cheryl's response to him, like shaking him, would be like, "Don't wake him up."
But you are shaking him.
Yeah.
He is dead asleep.
Alex.
But
He is dead. Asleep.
make a medicine check for me.
Which one? Him?
Take your little mirror out of your medicine
Because
kit
he left.
and put it up on his nose.
Stop doing
You do begin to panic at the
She is going.
at the sight of him
Okay.
not waking when you're shaking him. But as you place an ear to his chest, you still hear a heartbeat and you feel breath enter and leave his lungs. He is still alive.
It's the first time he's breathed all night.
It's a real problem. It's a real problem in the Feywild.
Alex gets like that if he's really stressed out. He'll be snoring and then he just stops.
So every
And
night.
then he's like, and I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, like, Alex.
It's like a real Schrodinger's Aladdin here. Like,
He's both awake.
We rolled so low that
Both
sleeping and dead.
Probably check a little closer.
I mean, he's technically there and not there, dead and
lot
alive,
of things
in
going
the
on
bag
right
of
now.
holding to you.
What a very Feywild thing.
Cheryl's got
What do
his
you-
monocle on because it's dark outside, right?
Yeah, but you
Anytime
only
you
have
have
like a
your monocle, you
2-hour
have to
charge
walk
on that,
this.
right?
I think it's 4, huh?
Or it's 4, but it
It's
recharges in 2.
It's half of whatever dark
Forever.
vision is.
Yeah, I think dark vision's 8.
Let me
Yeah,
check.
So you get 4.
Yeah, because it's only one eye.
So it'll
Conveniently.
If I had glasses, it'd be the full 8.
Yeah.
That's disadvantage on the
Although we're in
perception.
nighttime anyway, aren't we?
yeah. So
8 hours is dark vision, so 4 is your goggle.
Yeah, it's in my inventory. I can.
as
I'm cold.
night presses on, is there anything the two of you would like to do in specific or discuss?
Do you know what that is?
I don't know what you're referring to.
The thing that we're not supposed to say the name of?
Have I ever heard of him other than from here?
Make a history check.
Probably just 11, but seems to be every other check I'm making. Nope, it's 13.
Ooh, okay.
You still don't know.
But I don't know more. Wait.
Wait.
I don't know better.
Fast.
I'm dumber.
You begin.
Bastard.
You begin to instinctively. God damn it.
Yes. Build it this way. Up.
You begin to instinctively answer no, but something lingers in the back of your mind.
It's like I'm being spoken to.
The name Barlam does actually ring a bell, but not from what you would think. It's from an old story you were told as a child. You don't recall the specifics, but it was something of a tragedy involving a creature named Barlam.
Creature.
What kind of stories did your parents tell you?
My parents are dead.
Who told you these stories?
He heard it on the street.
He
made it up himself.
Yeah.
Just happened to
they're
name
also-
his character the same name as.
Oh, Willie. Oh, Willie down the street, the drunk.
They're also alive. They're fine. They
Oh
just
my
don't
god, is
remember.
Barlam?
Barlam's my dad.
I knew it.
Barlam's my dad.
Both of y'all.
I love whenever you figure things out and it like clicks for you, and Alex sees it and he's like, but I never get it. So
That's the exact sound I make. But yeah, there's no like specific memory of the story. You just there's like a link in your mind.
I've heard
of-
the name somewhere, but I can't place it where.
Okay. I was just wondering if, with
Oh,
your
that's all.
dealings, if you had come across. So we kind of know what we're in for, at least. I mean, obviously, we know he can travel great distances just by
Travel through trees.
walking into a tree.
Yeah.
As you speak, only you notice the sound of a snapping twig.
Maybe my natural one
Why
wasn't
does
enough.
this always happen when y'all are the ones on watch?
Only a moment following that sound of a snap, you can't see anything. Neither of you can.
Even though he has his
You
goggles.
hear a man vomit loudly.
Hang on, just
I'm gonna cast daylight. It diminishes magical
You hear
darkness.
splatter on
It gets
the-
rid of it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast it on my shield.
Your eyeballs have been sucked out. It has nothing to do with
They took our eyes.
Jude has been predicting this time would come. They
Yeah.
took our eyes.
Jude
did I-
actually told us about the plot twist.
where did I hear the thing,
Crack
the
my back.
snap come from?
Back towards the rest of the party where they're resting.
Yep.
I'll
Usually
I think I know what it is too.
the second I go dark, I'll just blasting that
Hurts.
where I last heard that.
Okay. Make a disadvantaged attack roll for me.
Gotta roll
What
4
is-
dice.
Does daylight get rid of the not
Why you
be
gotta roll
able to
4
see
dice?
this?
So I have 2 shots.
I'm gonna let this play
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
and I'll-
Whatever.
yeah.
I just don't know if it does.
9 plus 6 is 15 for the first one. Nope.
Let me double check. I don't-
18, sorry.
Oh, 18 does hit.
I
Yeah.
have plus 9 somehow.
So roll some damage.
Plus 9.
Press the up arrow.
Why
And
does it
then-
Don't
say
read.
that?
Just
12.
don't read it. It's
I'm guessing
stupid.
What's wrong with you?
As you
Excuse
fire
everyone who
off the
Zelda
first
mode.
Eldritch
Yeah,
Blast,
it's
just
so stupid.
instinctively towards the sound
I'm
that you
tempted to
heard,
just paint over
you
the-
hear a whimper,
One of those.
11.
and then you fire off
11
another.
points.
The second one, right where you hit on the first attack, but you hear distinctly that it impacts the ground. As soon as you reflexively adjust in one direction, just knowing that there's a 50-50, you might be able to detect where this thing is going, your vision returns. Both of you, as your vision comes into focus, see one of the skeleton dog-like creatures on the very edge of your peripheral as it stares back at you with glowing deep purple eyes. It looks for a moment and then begins charging away.
Away.
Distinctly, the two of you, as this memory is almost lives in your mind almost photographically, you notice after the fact that one of the horns was missing. And
Remember we cracked the horn and like black smoke came out earlier? Yeah, okay.
as you begin to inspect
Of one of these
what
creatures.
sort of harm could have befallen the rest of the group, you notice that you are one short.
Who's missing?
Dalius.
Dallas would have been like next to us. He would not have been back there.
Mhm.
And he's like, oh, he turned. Oh, Cheryl's really sad.
In his
when
place
you revived them
is
too,
a
you helped them out.
small, broken piece of antler.
Cheryl's gonna pick it up. Cheryl's crying.
Sorry about that.
That was
perfect.
so
Yeah.
dark. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Cheryl's just gonna like punch the ground and like be very frustrated. He's gonna do a Craig Bro and say a lot of words that I don't want to say on stream.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's what they are.
Like Craig Bro when he hit his head on the camper.
Pretty much.
That was my favorite.
After not
Craig
sleeping
Bro.
for like 2 days.
Oh, that was my
Yeah.
favorite Craig Bro moment.
As you curse the skies that are shrouded in shadow and dark clouds, you know it best to stay with the rest of the group and not pursue any lost causes. There is a sense of
Should though. I mean, you.
Is there any that really is a lost cause?
there's a sense of regret mixed with the knowledge that you did everything you could, but somehow it's not enough. And as your rest presses on, no other sounds go bump in the night. You all
That to
complete
Cheryl.
a long rest except for Nyx.
So did he turn, and as soon as he turned, he cast darkness, and like
He broke his antler.
Well,
The antler
the
releases-
antler, when it snaps, it
Gotcha.
releases darkness.
and as it was running away is when Rin shot it.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I mean, pretty much
then
it,
why
I'm
it
did
trying to
turned,
figure out how that went down.
and as it began to stir, antler snapped. It awoke and took
Got
off.
it. That makes sense.
Why did he break his own antler?
It wasn't on purpose.
I think they're fragile
They are fragile.
I mean, he
They're
was
made to
lying. He was
break.
lying on the ground when
made
he
to
turned, and he might have like
because they can
snapped
probably
it.
see in the darkness.
Gotcha. Okay.
So they're made to engage, break, and now they have advantage, and they fuck you up.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
You
daylight's
guys
not
were very
completely
lucky that
useless.
only one antler attack landed, and that one did not incur a darkness. On
What do
that other
on our other
Oh.
encounter
Yeah.
last time, yeah.
I was like, he was attacking us?
No.
I did have daylight up at that time though, so if it had,
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
daylight's not completely useless,
And
guys.
Dalius
it's not.
was
Daylight
the one
is
that
not.
told us we owed money.
Dalius was, that one that basically told you entered into a deal with the tree, or rather, Ren did.
And what was that accent that was?
It was sort of a, sort
Boston.
of Boston accent.
Boston?
Boston,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's a little guy, but it's just his age. He's gonna get bigger.
Not anymore.
Well, he did. In a way. Anyway,
Nick's wakes up with the biggest bags on their eyes. Look,
really
I
sad.
look like shit.
Yeah.
as all of you finish your rest, whether it was indeed refreshing or not, Nyx, you see everybody beginning to stir, and what all would you like to do?
Do we still have the same heading, or do we have to climb a tree again to see this? Or
You can double check if you'd like.
okay,
I would just have you make one survival check though, to see.
oh, okay. Pretty good at those things.
Yes, you are. Mr. Rolled a 2, got a 12.
Let's see. Where's it at?
So if I use my fifth level spell slot, I can actually banish all of us except for
Okay.
Nyx.
Well, mansion next won't work anyway. So.
Yeah, I'll just come back here.
How many? What was the target?
24.
One,
Okay.
but if it's at fourth, if it's at fifth, it's
You see that your heading has not changed.
Okay.
It is still
I mean, I have
more or less straight towards the dark.
But currently,
Round everybody up. Start moving them up.
sometimes
Okay.
I have a third level.
I have one now. So
As you begin to press on, Matsuda looks around at your group. Excuse me, aren't we missing a head?
Cheryl's not going to answer. Cheryl's just going to turn and keep on walking.
he had somewhere to be.
Look at Stornoran. What did you do?
Can I roll an insight check?
I just slapped him.
You can? Yeah, on what?
Ren.
Sure.
What did you do?
Didn't sleep.
Nat 20.
What is
What
your
a
total?
flex.
29.
We all took like expertise and insight, so like we're all
I'm inciting.
29, you said?
29?
I would say with that good of a roll, you more or less know exactly what happened to Dalius.
Cheryl's still like holding the antler too.
I'm going to go hug Cheryl,
Turned.
knowing what happened.
Okay.
Yeah, he's turned up.
And I'll explain it to the rest of the party.
I see. I thought I was escaping this type of prison. You see an almost lifeless sort of haze fall over Matsuda's eyes as whatever depression he's been privy to has...
Yeah, Cheryl's saying this is not your fault. It is his. And then he's going to look at Nyx and say, where is he?
That way.
Cheryl's not waiting for you to lead. He's walking.
I'm gonna go
Mas-
hug Matsuda too.
Yeah, I would turn to Matsuda and I say, you finally have what we didn't have all those years. Hope.
I've been fooled by hope. Make a persuasion check
Does
for me.
Matsuda look like he aged while he was there?
I mean, you've never seen him before, so.
I mean, like, does he look like?
Do we look like 200
I mean,
Old
he
bald,
is
or-
he is very old, but he is not beyond human years old.
Okay.
That is a 21.
Okay. But having all of you here makes the hope feel real. Thank you.
Sure.
You're welcome.
Yeah. As you all continue to press on, those of you without dark vision are finding it extremely hard to see. Occasionally, bumping a shoulder
Do any
into
us
one of
not
the
have
rotted out
dark vision aside
trees.
from Cheryl?
Cheryl and Matsuda, basically.
Yeah.
I'll
Way to
cast
go,
dark
Cheryl.
vision on Matsuda.
Boom!
It's out of charge. The watch was like 4 hours
Oh, I'll
long.
cast it on both of you.
I'll cast banishment on Cheryl.
Bye.
See over there.
I don't have dark vision.
This will be a lot better.
You
for
don't
Oh,
have
you
dark
don't?
vision either?
I'm pretty sure I don't.
God.
What? I thought I was the only one.
Pretty
When we
sure
were
you-
when we were when we were in the
Pretty
Underdark,
sure
you could
you-
see.
She's
can
she's
see, you have
ASMR. I'm pretty
something.
sure she has it.
No, ASMRs though.
We're pretty cool.
Well,
No,
what
I'm
did
pretty
you-
sure I didn't.
How did
Oh.
you?
Only
had
the,
a-
I
we
think
had a,
only the
um,
fire one
We had
does.
like a lantern thing for me, the torch.
Oh, you had that like globe, didn't you?
I had a torch for a long time. I think you had a globe.
Somebody
A
had
drift
What happened
globe.
to the
Yeah,
drift?
somebody had a drift
somebody
globe.
has a drift globe.
Didn't we
Wait,
give
what
it
the
away?
hell? Where's the drift globe?
I mean, you almost died trying to get it falling off of a building.
Did I?
Who
Yeah.
has the drift globe?
I thought we gave it away for something. Didn't we? Trade
don't
it?
Dude, I don't even remember having that.
Thank you. I'm like, no,
I don't know what.
Yeah,
guys
And the reason I said it is because I don't know what that
We
is.
had a drift
We
globe.
got it in Salvation.
Yeah, we got a little thing and it floats around.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't even know what that is.
It's a floating torch.
They didn't get it whenever you were with them, so that makes sense that you wouldn't know.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't remember y'all ever even using it.
Maybe y'all left it with old boy,
I think we
We
traded
did.
it.
I don't
did.
think we did.
the dead one.
Maybe it's with Clot.
Valafar.
Oh my god.
Okay, it would say it under like what proficiencies, languages.
It's-
where is this?
It would be in the bottom left. You don't have it.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Okay.
Actually, I'm not sure.
Dude,
It's
you've
not-
totally
No,
taken
it's not in the
watches
bottom
during.
left.
It's right here. It's in senses. You literally have it. It's literally right there.
Dude.
You took watch.
Oh no!
The whole thing when we were in the Underdark was like, I'm the only one who can't take watch because I can't see.
It's right under your nose.
So, Bryn leans over and says, "You know you gotta open
Hey,
your
Alex.
eyes in the
You know you
dark,
can see
right?"
question.
Yeah.
You know you can see.
I
her.
read the
Open your
monocle.
eyes.
It says it gets the charge back after 1 hour of direct sunlight. Mm-hmm. The daylight spell lasts for an hour.
It's like
It doesn't
charging your
specify
battery.
natural light, but like if you want to say that, then sure. Does that recharge the monocle?
I would say that it needs to be sunlight
Okay.
because it is
Okay.
the sun.
Doesn't have to be the sun.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we've established that Becca has dark vision, I will
idiot.
cast dark vision
Open your
on
eyes.
Cheryl and Matsudo.
Okay.
I swear, I thought I didn't have it.
I was like, you led the fucking party. There's no way you did it with a drift globe.
I don't think we had it. I don't think
I do think we had one, but that might have been in like a one shot or something. That
Dude, I'm gonna have to go back and watch all of our episodes and find where it is.
fucking knows.
It's in one of our fucking pockets too,
No,
which
this
is
other party
worse.
definitely had one for sure though.
It was in the treehouse.
Yeah. You definitely have one.
No, we did. We used it in like the Underdark or something, because like
Did we drop it down?
No, we were told not to put any lights on in the Underdark.
That's why we were casting dark vision on you, because we couldn't light our torches and stuff.
Who knows, man?
Anyway,
Go
problem.
back and watch everything,
we'll say it's with Clot for now.
so we'll never see it
Poor
again.
Clot.
So
Wait,
y'all
I
have
thought
dark.
Cloud was right behind us.
Clot's back at the
Clot's
Great
He's
Gate.
a Tongro,
That's
yeah.
not Clot.
I cut off Clot's legs and
No,
foot.
no. Cloud lives
You're
right
banging
here.
the feet together.
We are all Clod.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all
Plot
have
are
dark
we?
vision.
Okay, I'll start leading this one.
Under Clod's
You
grace.
haven't, huh?
As you continue further on into the bleak gray that stands out before you, you every so often notice one of those little pockets of deep purple, and it draws your eye because it's the only color that is really present. And as you catch sight of what's producing, what were you about to say? Sorry.
I just wanted to do something real quick as we like are getting closer and they're like becoming more. I'll cast aid on everybody, so everybody gets 5 temporary hit points.
Hey.
Nice.
Aid.
Aid. That's the key word.
Get out.
That's good.
We all got AIDS.
Get out.
Nah, I like it.
Oh God.
Do y'all know how to add temporary hit points?
You just
Yes.
click the little dots and hit 5.
So
Off of it.
as your eye trains, just intuitively towards these little pockets of
Sorry,
purple.
your hit point maximum is increased by 5. So
Ooh.
that's
Oh,
That's
for how
actually
long?
better.
yeah, it's way better.
For how long?
For 8 hours.
That's great.
Cool.
Um,
All of us.
Yep.
you
It's broken.
see pockets of crystals, deep purple in color, but with a bright pink light glowing at the center. What normally you would imagine is emanating light appears to be sucking in every other wavelength. And you imagine is possibly a side effect of this area being so desaturated.
Like, it's like a little black hole kind of in the middle,
Sort of, yeah.
but it's sucking the color out of everything.
It appears to be like pulling inwardly, and
Right.
the only thing that's lacking in this area is color and light, somewhat.
If I go up to one of them and like I stick my hand in,
Okay.
anything happen?
As you place your hand onto one of these crystal clusters,
Well, I meant like into its like a field of effect.
well, it appears to be just like pulling from
Okay.
everywhere. But, do you want to like go up close and touch it or no?
Cheryl would cast Sacred Flame on one of the little purple smokes.
Okay. As you cast, what's the range on Sacred Flame?
60 feet.
It's either 30 or 60.
Okay.
That's Spare the Dying. That's not Sacred
For
Flame.
Sacred Flame?
60 feet.
As you cast Sacred Flame, you see your radiant spell move for a bit, and then increase dramatically in velocity as it is absorbed
Yeah, I'm
into
not
whatever
gonna
this
walk in
is.
there. Stay clear of these
Yeah, she was going
bubbles,
to say
guys.
it's probably not best to get too close.
Yeah.
It's the purple bubbles?
Purple crystal clusters.
Oh.
Say that 5 times fast.
What cereal is that?
It's from Magic Spoon. Sponsor us.
So, continuing on even further, you eventually come to what Nyx you would deem your destination. Laid out in front of you is a large mountainside with a cavern in the center. Outpouring from that cavern again is one of those purple pockets of light, and whatever has guided you this far seems to be telling you that you should go towards that light.
Cheryl, do you want to see if that thing's in there? For sure.
I'm cast Locate Creature.
Okay. You do get a hit. Do you get to know?
I know for
How far?
it's concentration up to an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I know. The spell can. No, it says can. Familiar to me, I sense the direction of the creature's location as long as the creature's within 1,000 feet of me. If the creature is moving, I know what direction its movement. So I don't know like how far in. I just know it's within 1,000 feet in that direction.
Yeah. You get the sense that it is within this cavern, and obviously within 1,000 feet.
Is it moving?
It does not appear to be.
Cool. This keeps on loosening.
Oh no.
He's bound and
The god of mischief himself.
The god of himself.
Got him.
played himself.
Played himself. Congratulations.
That was a duck.
Where the ducks at? It's the
Oh,
Peabody.
guys, we have a duck now.
Oh, dude.
Exclamation point, puppers.
I love
Timothy
ducks.
P. Duck. That's his name.
Nice.
Okay.
So this thing's blocked. The crystal cluster is blocking the entrance, or it's like
You
next to the
see
entrance?
light being exuded like that purple glow,
This is next to
Oh, okay.
but you don't
Alright,
see
guys.
one of the clusters
just coming out of the cave. Got it.
Yeah.
This is a smoke 'em if you got 'em situation.
Quacks.
Sarnor
my
starts
God.
looking all over his person.
Do I?
Do I have any today?
Somebody get that reference?
No.
He's in the thing?
Yeah.
He's in the cave. As far as we know, he's in the direction of the inside of the cave within 1,000 feet. So
Are there anything in front of him?
Within,
Can- does your
you
thing
get
do
anything
that?
more than he's just within 1,000 feet?
he's in a direction within 1,000 feet, and if he's moving, I know
So
the
no.
direction he's
So
moving.
no.
But you don't know how far.
I do not know how far.
Got it. So we shouldn't.
So he's near us.
He's within 1,000 feet.
He also got the sense
Yeah.
that
How far
he
away
should-
is the
we
cave?
should go in.
I was just making. I
Um,
wanted to.
by the time you all see
He
it,
is the
it would
cave.
it would be 60 feet away, as is
entrance to the cave?
the range of your
and we can't see
your
like
vision.
past the entrance.
Was he a plant?
He was not a plant.
Should've kept mine.
He was a clever plant painted like
I won't even have you roll a perception check.
Yeah.
The difference in light,
There's a lot.
it's enough that it's not really possible for you to see
Yeah, that's what I
into.
figured.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't do anything from this far.
Did Matsuda get a night's rest?
Yeah, he did.
Are you gonna come in, old friend?
Can I?
I will
You got a 150-foot shot.
and your friends
I
to wherever this path may lead.
You don't have to.
Shoot your shot.
You're safe now. This isn't your fight.
I feel somewhat responsible for whatever has befallen this place.
Don't worry, man. We got it.
While they're talking, we're 60 feet from the building. You said?
I'm
the
doing
entrance to the
this first
cave.
chance I get.
Oh, it's a cave.
It's a
I
cave.
thought it was a house.
No.
Why did I think it was a house?
There's a house right here, but
Yeah.
might not be.
Okay.
It's like the most.
So I want to try to sneak in to the entrance, like near the entrance of the cave, and see if I can see a creature inside of the cave. And if I see it, I'm holding an action and immediately casting something if I see it.
Make a stealth check for me.
You got this. You got this. You got this.
Yeah, I got this.
Nobody
24.
sees you go anywhere.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Can also make myself invisible. So.
You could do that.
This is only a 5th level. I can't even try to cast it.
What did you roll?
27.
27.
I can only cast 5th
Okay.
level spells. So.
I can only punch someone in the face within 5 feet. So
And you do have dark vision.
that's it.
Fireball.
As you sneak
Flurry of blows.
around the edge of this cave, you try and hug the cavern wall as best you can, knowing that if you walk dead center, it's sure enough that anything inside might see a silhouette blocking the entrance to the cave. As your eyes train inwards, you see several things. Pockets of glowing purple crystals like what you've seen outside. You see a couple pairs of beady eyes consistent with the dog-like creatures you fought before. And at the far side of this room, you see Barlam.
Okay.
He appears to be standing, looking straight ahead. You're confident that you snuck in,
He's just.
but he appears to be looking straight at you.
Do I think he sees me?
Based on your stealth roll, I would say no.
Okay.
Like
I have a
MMO
question for
when
the
you sneak
DM.
into the big
Mhm.
bad's
Does
room and,
casting
like,
any
everybody's
spell
frozen?
incur, like,
Just don't-
let's roll initiative?
I mean, it depends
Yeah,
on
yeah,
who you're
accurate,
casting on,
yeah.
but
I don't-
I would say in this situation, you'd probably know. Yeah.
Cheryl would kind of want to just go in there.
So, I want to
wanna
cast
wait.
Mind Spike because he can't become hidden from me.
Ooh, do
Like
it.
I can never lose
Yes.
him
Yes.
if he fails.
Okay. Well, I mean,
save.
whatever you want to do, and
How deep
this
in
is.
the water
But he takes
She
damage.
is like at the
At the
entrance,
mouth.
just on the edge.
But he takes damage on a failed save, so I imagine that would start a combat.
I mean,
Absolutely.
casting a hostile spell in general
Yeah, it's
would
just
probably
gonna
start combat.
Yeah, Cheryl would be at the entrance, like not letting, I guess, known that we're there, but basically as close as he can get, so that if she
Well,
does
then
do
I'll-
something,
You're around the corner,
Yeah,
more or
he
less.
can
Yeah.
step
I
in
want
and also do
to
stuff.
consult.
How big is the room? How big is the room?
I want to consult and ask if I cast this,
they're
we're all
in-
ready to fight him.
Man, just do it.
Give me a second to prepare a spell.
Yeah,
Um,
Cheryl would want to cast something at the same time as you,
Could a
basically.
20
It appears-
foot
And
20
get the
foot
fuck
radius
out of
sphere.
there.
Encompass the
Same.
whole thing? No.
How
It appears
far,
to be about 50 feet in length backwards, and there's almost a pathway that divides it in half, and it's sorry, not 50 feet, because this is 20-foot radius.
So 40 feet across.
It's about
I mean,
80 feet
Look, on a
back
failed save,
and
you
about
always know the
20
target
feet
location.
across.
How far back is
As long
he?
as we're on the same plane.
From that.
He is
Can't
all the
lose
way
him.
towards the wall.
So he's like on the wall. So
Where
he's
will-
pretty much 80 feet back.
That's a good
Pretty
spell.
much.
That's
Where
like a
them
good
boys
thing
at?
to do, you know?
Actually, let me do this. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to our combat
What's your
cam just so we
range?
can kind of
Is this
see
touch?
what's going on.
He's too far back.
What?
He's
You want
80
to take the
feet
break?
He's 80 feet back?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go on a break just for a second while we kind of set this stuff up,
Burb.
and we'll be right back.
I've been rewatching Friends right lately.
Oh, man.
Dude, I saw.
we're back, everybody.
New campaign. We all died in the intermission.
Yeah, I forgot to get you to roll on the wild magic table for the dark vision earlier. Do we need to do that or no? We can just ignore it.
No, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck it.
All right. So we're picking back up with me at the front of the cave.
Yeah. So Taffy is
All the rest of us are three.
trying
stooges
to
behind you.
communicate with the rest to tell them what she sees.
Yeah, and I see Barlam.
And she sees Barlam, and in doing that, I had her re-roll disadvantage
How
on
do we
stealth. She rolled a 16.
Yes.
So, Taffy,
Not bad for disadvantage.
as you are speaking to your companions and the 7 of you are trying to formulate the best plan of action for attacking this creature, you hear a voice in your head. Do you often come to someone's home wishing them harm?
Wait, I'll hear this or just she?
Yes.
Taffy, specifically.
Can I respond?
I am the one.
I don't. I mean, I don't.
I just want to know if I'm ignoring him or
Yeah.
yeah.
You need only ask, and I will invite you in. I have not entertained such a number of guests in quite some time.
Can I respond in my mind?
You can try.
Yeah, I'll respond and ask if he'll grant me entry into his cave.
By all means.
I'll step 20 feet in.
Cheryl's going with you.
Yeah, we're not gonna let you go in.
Okay.
So
Like I said, if Cheryl saw
released
you
the
going in,
fireball
Cheryl's
in his
coming
face.
with you.
So how many people are going in here? Is everybody going in?
Who we got in here?
Dude, and Cheryl at the
got in
slightest sign of confrontation,
Oh.
he is casting a spell on this dude.
So basically,
Like,
Morgan
without
is
question.
Morgan is Bella that is like walking up to.
She just rewatched.
I just rewatched all of Twilight.
Yeah.
And then she just looked back at
Cheryl
all
would
the
be,
rest
like,
of us,
right
and we
next
were
to
like,
Taffy if he could be.
Yeah. Should I make some of us invisible before we do this?
Cool.
Dude, he knows we're
Morgan
here now.
loves
Yeah.
this.
He knows we're here. I would say no.
Okay.
I mean,
She's not paying attention.
by all means, you can do whatever. You have not walked in yet.
If you
but
tried to do it to Cheryl would
you have
wave
not
off.
walked in yet.
Okay.
Do you want to do anything?
I'll do it to Cheryl.
I said if you tried to do it, Cheryl would wave you off.
Oh.
You'd be like, no.
Okay.
I am not
Let's
listening.
not do it to Cheryl.
Not listening
So
to anything.
Taffy's
that's
walking
happening
in,
now.
Nyx is walking in,
I'm just
Cheryl's
stepping
walking
right
in.
inside, like
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
walking
right
in.
inside the mouth.
Okay.
So we're
Sorry,
all
I
in.
thought it was just everybody's walking in.
I heard my name over here, but I don't know anything of what you were saying.
Yeah, I was
Who else?
referring to all of us being in Twilight at the very
That's
end,
it, I don't
and then I
Yeah, that's
explained
true.
it, and Sam
Matsuda's
yeah,
gonna
Sam was
kinda
like,
lag behind.
She's not paying attention. I was like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
really bad.
Yeah, I just want to step right inside on the lip.
I was trying really hard to listen to him.
The two of you are staying out? Not sure.
I'm sending the
Yeah,
cat.
I was relating all of us to be
Okay.
like whenever y'all are walking up to the guard and everything, and then Bella's like, "Come with me, Emmett," and then all the rest of us are like, "Yeah, we're walking."
And we're walking.
I watched Twilight
From out
twice this
there,
weekend.
this is basically a cavern wall. You can't see the stuff that's
Right,
inside.
Yeah, no, I figured that. So
Or-
I can. What can I like?
Like
the
basically
hole.
starting at the hole. It's like a giant cliffside, and this just happens to be a hole into it.
just happens to be a hole.
Yeah.
I don't particularly want to start a fight in a doorway. Can we see him from the doorway if we're not in it?
If you are looking straight down the doorway from like maybe just right in front of it, you can.
Can I tap Cheryl? And if Sam doesn't understand this, then this will not work. I'm going to tap Cheryl, and I'm going to...
Cheryl's not paying attention to you. He is
Okay.
laser focused on
trying
this
to
dude.
get him to message me so I can message him back.
I'll be outside, kind of
But he
lined up on where he
didn't. He's
is.
not listening to
Okay.
me.
How far? He's 80 back from the entrance.
Yeah. I mean, that was kind of my
Roughly.
estimate. Yeah.
Do we... Can we see these things?
Yeah. I would say walking in and having been tipped off by Taffy, you know to look for them. You do see those two. Cheryl, I'll have you make a perception check.
Cheryl's looking, yeah, he's looking to see something specific about.
Cheryl's looking.
Wow, such crappy rolls. 10.
Rampy rolls.
Okay. As you as your eyes wander, you see that there's a little bit more to this cave even than what Taffy originally noticed. There are dead trees all around and within. This entire cavern almost forms a hole, and as you follow the trees down, you realize that their roots descend into what appears to be a petrified tree canopy as well.
Oh, yeah.
That we're standing on? Is that what you're saying, or no?
More or less. Like, if this entire cave was a tree like this, you guys would be like in this.
Is there actually a door behind him? Or is that just what you put him on?
There is actually a door back there. That's another thing that you notice. It is also the same door that he came through. It is the gray gate.
Yikes.
Does it look in the same condition as the one that we left?
It looks put back together,
Yeah.
locked, and the flames are extinguished.
Okay.
What about the crystals in the room?
They are the same as the ones that you saw outside.
gonna
They
go
are
tackle him in
sucking
there.
light and saturation into them.
Yeah, she's
But Cheryl, as you trace the branches of the trees, you do see one more of these dog-like creatures.
How close did Sacred Flame have to get to the crystal before it sucked it in last time?
Sorry. And distinctly, you notice that this creature is missing an antler.
Oh no.
So,
Friendo.
To answer your question about the crystals, it was 30 feet, roughly.
30 feet, 30 feet, 30 feet.
Like 31-ish.
how close is he to any one of these crystals?
How close is what?
How close is he to the closest crystal to him? Does it look like?
Oh, that won't be a close.
Yeah, that would be the closest. It's about 40 feet.
Okay.
How close is it to us?
Same.
About the same. It's kind of in the middle of the room. As most of you step in, he says, I sense a nervousness about you. Rest assured,
He's saying this out loud.
harm will not befall you.
What gives you the right to do this to these creatures?
I'm so glad you asked.
Oh, shit.
You see, I am owed a great deal.
And these creatures had to pay their lives for that. Oh.
I am owed by all the Fae.
I want to say something real quick.
Insight check also.
Well, before we started doing this,
Cheryl doesn't believe
I
he's
did
not
say
excited
I
yet.
was holding an action.
You did. Mm-hmm.
If I trigger that action, will you allow it to go through before we roll for initiative?
I will.
I was holding that action.
I will allow it to go through before we roll initiative if you are the one that kicks off initiative. I mean, that's...
Yes.
Yeah.
I did also say that
We're in the talking phase here.
but Cheryl might be the one to initiate initiative.
Yeah.
I'm basically
saying.
going to allow one of these to go through at this point because you're not like hidden. So basically somebody's going to get like a smoking gun
Yes.
shot and then like everything's going to kick off. Assuming
might
that's
be
what you guys do.
Cheryl. I know it might be smarter to let you do it, but Cheryl's pissed.
Well, my thing is, I think Taffy would shoot it off as soon as, this is all out of character, but I think that I would shoot it off as soon as things started to kind of turn hostile because I'm scared he's going to leave again.
Depending on what this guy says, Cheryl might make it hostile. I'm saying Cheryl might make it hostile.
Okay, well, I'm still holding an action.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
I
I'm
just
just,
wanted
in
that
all
out
fairness,
there.
I also want that to be out there. I know it might not be the smart thing, but Cheryl's not thinking very logically
No,
right
that's
now.
cool.
You see what I'm doing there,
do,
Sam?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So he says he's owed by all the Fae, and that's the end of his sentence. Or like, is he elaborating?
He pauses.
On that anymore?
You said you're inside checking that, Becca?
Yes.
She already forgot.
Oh,
He's telling the truth.
Dice jail.
I don't know what it was. It was low.
it was a 4 on the dice.
He seems honest.
14.
He might not be right, but he seems like he truly believes that he is owed a great deal by all creatures in the Fae.
Yeah.
Who struck this deal with you that owes you?
You are of this land, are you not?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
You are familiar with the rule of reciprocity.
Yeah. That's why I'm asking, who made this deal with you?
It's not an easy question to answer. But you see, a gift was given to me long ago. And he turns and motions to the Grey Gate. It was your people who made this. Could you not tell by the glowing oak, the beautiful craftsmanship?
How are these creatures involved in that deal whatsoever?
Well, you see, I was given a curse. And so, by rule, I must return a curse in kind.
Who did this to you? Who cursed you?
Hurt you.
The Fae leadership. Those who have stood at the pinnacle of both courts for ages.
Cheryl's gonna say, and at the end of the sentence, he is casting Flame Strike on this dude. I'm tired of people thinking that they own the people beneath them. They did not give their lives for this stupid curse, and he's gonna Thanos style bring down Flame Strike on this guy.
Then I will return your gift in kind. I need everyone to roll for initiative
You got it, dude.
as this kicks off
Damn.
in earnest.
In earnest.
Shit. Yes. Yeah, yes! You're still gonna go before me.
I finally rolled
That's
good
okay.
tonight.
That might be good. That might be good for me.
You're still gonna roll better than me, though.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm planning on doing.
Just got this nail color in. I love it.
Yeah.
It's so bright. Keep like seeing my nails.
Ooh,
and I'm
are
like,
those my nails?
Yeah, that's what. Keep,
Did you think they were mine for a second?
No, I just like looked down. I was like, oh, I love this color. It's so pretty.
Yeah, this is like a combination of a young child got taken, and this is also everything Cheryl fucking hates about the world.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I kind of figured that you were.
yeah,
gonna-
it's kind of the perfect
Yeah, it's all
storm.
good.
Yeah.
So I don't think my held action's gonna trigger, but I'll do it as
Not
my
after
action.
that.
Yeah, I'll do it as my action in initiative.
So I've never cast Flame Strike before.
Yeah, is that a new one?
It's a 5th level spell, so I only have one of those slots, so I don't use that often.
Bitch!
I have
Get
two
out
fifth
the
levels.
way! Like,
So
And that's it.
That's
Only
a-
two.
it's like a
Hang
holy
on.
pillar of flame comes down and smites this motherfucker. Smote it.
If you moved in
But I
20
will-
feet, he's within range, so I
Where's
didn't
that
need to
from?
move.
I
Yeah.
will smite you.
well, I didn't know if you
Like,
were next.
Yeah, I said Cheryl would have been next
Is
to
it
you.
from
Unfortunately.
First Almighty?
Smite the almighty smiter! Yeah.
That is. For sure.
I will smite you. I am. Yeah.
I will taunt you a second time.
I was going to tell you while they were talking to do that.
I already did, actually.
Oh, you did.
You were third.
So what did you do?
Message
worry
us.
Okay. Oh,
You were
am I last?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, so like we're outside,
Yeah.
and I was like, I want to tell Sarnoran something, but I was like, I don't want to really interrupt the action,
So you
Okay.
and so I was like,
Ren, what'd you roll?
7.
7.
No.
Yeah.
Arsene,
Whoa.
Did I roll 7?
11. You did now.
Yeah. Whatever.
it's in there.
It wasn't
Sarnoran?
when you were-
12.
Oh, you're before us. Send away.
I don't have to move you. Cheryl,
Beaters.
21.
Ooh, Cheryl's on.
you're about to get a double whammy
Yeah.
attack here.
You got one.
Too bad I only have one spell slot.
Do it. Bring it
Nyx,
right back. Do it again.
8.
Okay.
Bring it right back.
I love
And Taffy.
6.
Don't have to move you either.
Nerd.
I love how Cheryl's like one thing he gets really mad about is like children.
Child abuse.
Yeah, and it keeps fucking coming up.
Okay.
Alex, people putting young
So
beings in
you flame strike.
Yeah.
What do I do for that?
Dex
Is that a
save.
save? Dex save?
I'm 90% sure it's a deck save. Let me double check.
Yeah. I think so.
He gonna make it.
He gonna make it.
Dexterity saving throw. Otherwise, he takes half damage.
I'll use my reaction.
18.
Nope, I'm going to use my reaction. I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points, roll a d4, and add it as a penalty. That's a 3, so he has 3 less than that.
So 15.
He exactly saves. I was gonna say you need a 4.
Oh, I tried. I tried.
Yeah.
You see, as soon as the flame strike comes into being, he leaps to the side quite nimbly for an owl. He spreads his wings and begins to glide towards the nearest rock surface where he grabs hold and perches. Taffy, you see the flame strike is going to miss. You try and channel your energies to shift the flame strike to the right, but it just barely singes his tail feathers, missing.
Dude, that's
as
like
it strikes the
3
ground.
5s and a 6 for the first 4.
Cool.
So that is because it's split damage. So the first 4 are going to be radiant.
Okay.
So that is 15 plus 6. That's 21 radiant, and then halved. But it all I guess gets halved. So then that's
So
6,
10, 70. Okay.
Oh, hot dice.
and then 18 fire.
Nice. That gets halved as well,
Also,
right?
yeah.
Okay. As you see him maintain his perch,
And anything within a 10-foot
Um,
radius of him also, I'm sorry, would
No
have to make
perch
that dex save too.
nothing's within that.
A gate.
I mean,
Okay.
Make the gate make a dex save.
I was
Yeah.
just wondering if it took damage.
the reason you guys were able to hack through the gate so much before is because Matsuda's been putting in work.
That makes sense.
You know? Okay. So it is now your turn, Cheryl.
Cheryl.
Yeah.
It's now actually your turn.
strike.
So now we're in a
Yeah,
different
you're
initiative,
gonna
so
be-
I have a reaction again, correct? Very important
No.
for me to know.
I would say no.
When does it come back?
On your
It
turn.
comes back after your turn.
Spoiled my plans!
Sorry.
Foiled again.
Spoiled again!
So I mean, what he did technically happens at the top of the
Stupid
initiative
TV.
order. It does not start a new one. He basically got a surprise round
Got
off.
it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
the simplest way I can.
fine.
Yeah.
Cheryl
Fine.
would hold his action to cast daylight if they try any darkness shenanigans.
Okay.
Oh, you don't get your held action once it's
Okay.
Not-
Anything
blow
else?
his ass up.
What?
Blow his ass up.
I don't have. That's the only damage spell I picked up over the night. Or I could. Let me think. Sorry. Cheryl. Yeah, because Cheryl wouldn't be thinking logically. You'd want to just do damage.
I'm not really gonna do it. I think actually, I wouldn't be right up there.
Well, you were asking me earlier if you could like be right there and see in.
No, I was asking if I could see in
Uh-huh.
from the sight line. I don't want to be near them.
Yeah, he said.
Yeah, I was saying you would need to be like right up there, basically.
Oh.
Yeah, like right where you are, right there.
Wow, sucks to suck, Sam.
I said like right in front of the doorway is
Get
where you
wrecked,
need to be.
Sam.
I thought I could like.
I mean, perspective-wise, you might be able to do that, but your perspective shrinks as you back up. I mean, just like from a science standpoint. So I'd say 10 feet off the doors is the furthest
From a-
back that you could.
Science.
Hey,
The,
how
eyeball
far is he
standpoint.
from me?
No,
He's 60 feet from
human
me?
function,
From you-
Because we had stepped in 20 feet, right? And he was 80
Yeah.
feet away. So
Yeah,
that
let
would be
me
60.
double check.
60.
You handed me back my ring. Yeah.
If I heard the thing go off, could I
Keep
use
that ring out,
an
by the
action
way.
for myself for my own thing?
That's 20, right? 30. That's 30 foot. Right?
Well, 20-foot radius, so 40,
Oh, gotcha.
60. Yeah, I'd say you're right about 60, maybe 65, but
It should
I mean,
be.
I'm not gonna
60
nickel and
because
dime.
Cheryl would move his full 30 in.
Everything
Okay.
is based on me moving 20 feet into
And
the
then,
cave.
yeah. And then he would cast Guardian of Faith right next to this dude.
Sick.
Okay.
Oh.
What that do?
So basically,
Is that
a large spectral
pray
guardian
over him.
appears and hovers for the duration in an unoccupied space of your choice. So actually, he would put a
Yeah, wear your
5-foot.
horns.
You're trying to get within 30 feet of him, or
I'm moving my 30 feet.
yeah,
that
so that would, I guess, put you within 30 feet of
I need
him.
to get me some wings.
Cheryl would.
You were 60 away.
Cheryl would move 20.
Make some.
Sorry,
Oh, there.
because I don't. I'm placing this basically. I want to place this where there's a 5-foot square between him and this thing.
Okay.
This Guardian of Faith.
Okay.
It just exists there now. Any hostile creature that moves to a space within 10 feet of the Guardian For the
You're on
first
that side of the table.
time
You
on the
place it
turn.
where you want.
I'm glad this is being recorded.
Yeah, me too.
Is it? I can't see him.
A guardian of faith. Yeah, a guardian of
So
faith is
cute, Max.
medium.
Now you can make an emoji of it.
It's a special guardian. I don't think it
That's
actually
really good.
takes a space.
Okay.
It's in an unoccupied space that it has to be cast. He would want it. He would want it right up on this dude.
You could put it on the flat surface if you want.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
would want it right next to him. I said
Yeah.
I said a 5-foot buffer, but he would want it right next to him.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay,
So basically, if he moves at all, this thing gets to attack him.
got it. Okay. You doing anything else?
Nope. That's it.
Okay. So this spectral guardian, does it have like hit points and stuff, or is it? Like,
So the way you cannot attack it, I don't believe.
it's
but-
concentration based.
No. It exists.
like a
This Guardian of
spiritual
Faith just exists. It's like the spiritual weapon. I cast it into existence. Large Spectral Guardian appears and hovers for the duration in an unoccupied space, that's 8 hours, of your choice that you can see within range. The Guardian occupies that space and is
it is large.
indistinct except for... Oh, it does say so large, yeah.
You could just hang on to that mini.
Genie.
An oni.
The Guardian occupies this space and is indistinct except for a gleaming sword and a shield embezzled with a symbol of my deity. Any creature hostile to me that moves to a space within 10 feet of the Guardian for the first time on a turn must succeed a dex saving throw, or the creature just takes a set 20 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful save.
Okay.
The Guardian vanishes once it has dealt 60 damage.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I was like, how does this thing go
It
away?
goes away after 60 damage is dealt. Yeah.
Stays there for the rest of my life.
Once it deals 60 or it's
Forever.
been dealt.
It
No,
deals
it
60.
deals-
You can't.
yeah.
I mean, like you
You
can.
can't hurt it.
I think.
It's
Yeah, you could waste an
incorporeal.
attack on it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's incorporated.
Okay.
You can
You
So-
can't even
only
see
try.
it. It's a floating. It's a floating sword and shield. pretty much.
Basically, yeah.
If no, it's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Boop boop. Thanks for checking. So at the end of your turn, yeah, I'll say this goes to you. You feel an unsettling presence within your mind. As the area around you begins to go dim, you feel a pressure on your temples. I need you to make a intelligence saving throw.
Well, I'm really bad at those.
Oh,
19.
Hey, very
I
nice.
have a +0 to those.
Your rage and anger at this creature allows you to shake it off as you remove the intrusion from your mind. You see, as soon as your vision kind of returns to normal, that its piercing eyes staring beyond your spirit, spectral guardian of faith, into your very soul, and you know that this came from him.
Cheryl slams his shield on the ground and says, "Enough of your games." Almost.
Enough of your
Games.
Sign of the cross.
Yeah.
That was so good, Cheryl.
Almost cursed. Almost.
Almost.
Language.
You almost made me curse.
Okay, so next up is actually going to be this creature.
I'm sure these
Here,
things
pass
go
this back
before
to-
us
Next.
a lot.
No, it's not
Let's
itchy. I
see.
just like every time I
Squeeze your
move,
head.
they're
Yeah,
like,
isn't that cute?
so I couldn't move.
One way till the very next day. Rolled single digits when medicine checking on the kid, but when I'm
Intimidating.
Right? Yeah.
pissed at
How
this
very
dude,
fitting
I'm rolling
for-
19s.
Dude, very fitting for
Um,
Cheryl.
Barlam outstretches a hand, and you hear his voice echo through the chamber. You assume I need to move. And he turns his palm upward, thrusts, and pillars of earth begin to shoot out of the ground.
And I should be like, why would you shoot him?
Let's see.
He didn't do that. I was about to get so angry.
All four of us, I'm guessing.
Basically, everyone that he can see needs to make a dex save. I believe. Let me double check. Hang on.
I'm gonna roll still. I mean, we just gotta
Yep,
change
dex
roll.
save.
Coming out of the way of these pillars.
Haha!
Oh, this ain't good.
24.
Yeah, I definitely feel that.
Me too. That's a 5.
Okay.
20.
I was just bragging about how good I was rolling my dice.
So Taffy and Arsinoe nimbly move out of the way as columns of earth shoot up from the ground.
Yikes.
But unfortunately, Cheryl and Nyx, the two of you are so distracted by your environment and the battle that you're having with Barlam that you were propelled upwards by these columns and actually pinned against the ceiling of this cavern.
What the? What?
Did you get this from that?
Joke's on him. Cheryl likes
video
flying.
We watched last night?
Hey,
Alex, did you get this from that meme video we watched last night?
was that a magical effect? Or
This is a video
I mean, it was a
we're
spell.
watching of a
Oh, I get a
NPC on what
You have
was it
exhaustion,
on? Like
though.
Elder Scrolls, and it gets
Yeah, but that's only
smushed.
on skill check.
And then another
First
NPC's
level.
like, oh,
Okay,
what a bad
okay.
place,
Yeah.
and
Is
then
this a
he
skill
gets
check?
smushed.
That's a save, so
yeah.
it's not a skill check. You're right.
Is that right? I just
Is
wanna
it
make
skill
sure.
checks and saving throws, or?
Hold it up early so I can know what
Level 1 of exhaustion's.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying,
ability
like,
checks, so I don't. Never mind.
Yeah,
You're
ability
right.
checks. It is
You're
ability
right.
checks.
I got pinned.
Okay.
You're right.
Yeah, I
don't count.
thought exhaustion.
No, you're
did-
right. You're right. Ability
Even
check.
first level exhaustion is pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Um,
Good
You
call.
had that.
The exhaustion.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot you had that.
It's okay.
Well, that's good because I'm about to run towards him.
Ah, that's a lot of
both of
damage.
you take 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Do we take half? Oh no, because we avoided it.
Um,
Super
Is it
question.
save or suck?
Yeah.
I believe that it is, but let me double check.
And I guess we're restrained.
You know what this is, huh?
No.
No,
But you
just
said
logical
it
pinned
pinned
on the
us to
ceiling, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Pin to the ceiling. That's the name
I
of the
know
spell.
pinned anywhere is restrained
Yeah.
in D&D term.
Pin the adventurer to the ceiling.
Yeah. That's the new game we're playing. It
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
One.
I won. Is that what you said?
He won.
Yeah. He
Oh, look, he got both of the people with tails.
I never thought about it, but I guess Cheryl does have a tail.
Yeah.
Wait,
A
wait.
little
It
bit.
could be tailless. It could be a tailless elephant.
A bob
Either way.
elephant.
Backwards knees and a tail.
Yeah, so you two save, you take no
Interesting,
damage.
Yep.
That's no moon.
Oh, we way up there.
And are we actually restrained so I can check this off?
Yes.
Yeah.
Show where?
Yeah, move speed is 0. Attack rolls against us have advantage. And
Did you put your exhaustion?
we have disadvantage on our attack rolls and dexterity saving throw.
Damn.
Very.
So you've got like double disadvantage on dexterity
Yeah.
saving throws right now.
Additionally, so
Poor satyr.
the columns do still appear where you two were standing. The area within a 10-foot radius of each of these columns is difficult terrain. So basically, the entire entryway until about 5 feet or 10 feet ahead of Cheryl is difficult terrain now. FYI. Happy with the performance of his spell, Barlam lowers his hand. He says nothing, but looking up at you, Cheryl, you see him make eye contact, and his little head does that owl cock like.
Ew! Alex is too good at it!
I knew you were gonna like that. Sarnorin, it is now your go.
Can I still see him?
With all these columns and the difficult terrain, if you're looking straight down the pipe here, I would say that he has half cover.
Okay.
Is that a problem?
Nope.
He said.
I mean, you can see him. You can catch glimpses of him.
Cool. I'll shoot a fireball right at him.
Okay. All right.
We'll choose
Nope.
that point.
Dex save, correct?
Yes, sir.
The point is his
Oh, he
face.
definitely doesn't make that one. That's a
Oh.
6.
Oh.
That was at 5th level.
Oh boy.
So that's
10d6. Oh my god.
32 points of fire damage.
Oh hell yeah.
Hell yeah, boy.
Free
You
taco.
catch that other one too, huh? That thing next to him.
Are we all doing
It
Yeah, what's-
ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn carried.
What's
No, I'm
what's
saying,
the
like-
explosion
guardian.
radius?
Yeah.
20.
20. Yeah, so you'd strike the these are Wendigos. So
There
Does it
what?
hit the
Wendigo.
door?
Wendigo?
Yeah.
Did you make that up?
Who to go?
No, it's actually from Loot.
I mean, yeah, it's
Loot
cute.
Studios gave stat blocks with the creatures.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like
You
that
wanna
name.
That's
hit
the
the
creep.
door?
That's the. Never mind.
Where to go?
I don't think I not hit the door.
Okay.
Why to go?
And avoid
No. Totally unrelated.
So that also needs to make a dex save. Let's see. Natural 20. So he does make it.
So
It was 32
Half to
points?
16.
16
Yeah.
is what he's going to take.
Quick mops.
Quick Moss.
Quick mops.
Christmas.
Okay.
Quick.
As your fireball flies through these columns that have just erupted from the ground, it finds purchase at Barlam's feet and explodes outwards in an array of bright light that is consequentially sucked in by the crystals inside of this cave. It's kind of a weird thing to see because the impact and the force still exudes outward, but the light vanishes quickly.
Did the door blow up?
The door is still intact. Based on what you're seeing, it did not sustain much damage aside from some minor scarring.
No, I just think that I asked about the door, and I was about to be like, "What's the name of the door?"
Can we not just banish him?
Where the door?
We're all gonna ask about the door.
Cheryl wants to hurt him. Otherwise, Cheryl would have done that. Or attempted to.
Is that it for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we can.
I can manage.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, he is going to take a legendary action. And you hear again his voice echo through the chamber. Let's fix that problem, shall we? And he extends his hand, and out from his feathers, you actually see this black smoke cover the inside of this cavern. He basically casts darkness, so 30-foot radius or 30-foot diameter. I need to look up darkness.
I think it's
30
radius.
foot, no diameter.
Diameter.
Yeah.
So I'll say
like
basically starting.
Wherever
Is that what?
he selects a point, and then
Yeah,
it's
he
like
can choose where it goes.
He's going to center it on the same space as the guardian in front of him. So not.
Okay.
It won't move with the guardian, but that's where it's going to be.
The Guardian
15
can't move, so.
Also,
yeah,
Cheryl,
15 foot
you-
radius
there.
around
Me
it.
and Cheryl's probably too high to be in it, right?
Yeah, neither of y'all are in it, but
Yeah,
now
it's not
you
a-
But now you can't see him.
you can't see him.
Is it magical darkness?
It is magical
Yeah.
darkness.
It is worth noting, I don't think that affects the Guardian, so if he still moves in there, the Guardian still gets an attack.
Yeah, he seems content with not moving.
I'm just so you're not like, and now he's behind you.
I don't
Without-
think,
without-
does he have to?
without-
Does he have to move? I thought if
If he
he starts,
moves to a space within 10
15-foot
feet.
radius.
It
So
is-
it's
he has to
30-foot
move to a
diameter.
what if he
Yeah.
starts his
Who
turn?
else is- who else
Yeah.
is say anything about it?
Okay.
Yeah,
Who else
It's
is
a,
the Wendigo?
it's a circle.
It's no,
Okay.
no,
If-
none of us.
I don't
I was wondering
have.
if you
I'm
could
not
see
used
out
to have
of it.
flying speed. I
could probably
can't
see
walk
it.
25, fly 25. I can walk 10, fly 15.
people who cast
Right.
darkness like that can see in.
Arsinoe, it is now your go.
Yeah.
You guess
All right.
About time, punch some.
I am going to run to him.
You might
Okay.
want to turn on your eyeball if you do that.
Run to
Great
who?
idea.
So you have 45 feet of movement.
Uh-huh.
You're trying to get all the way to him.
I'm trying to figure that out right now. Is if
You-
I should do that, because then that would be my bonus action is to dash.
Step of the wind, yeah.
So you will be using a lot of your movement on this difficult terrain because basically it's difficult terrain all the way to 10 feet ahead of Cheryl. So
Here-ish.
basically right where the darkness starts.
Got it.
It's like rock and rubble. It's hard to get around. So you spend double movement there. Even if you step of the wind, I don't think you can get there
Okay. No.
'Cause he's about 60
you're,
feet
You're
from
saying
you.
all the way to him.
all the way to him.
Yeah.
If you step of the wind, I think you would be able to get,
I'd
She'd be
like
able
to
to get half
get
of hers
to
movement.
like
She'd be able to move
here-ish.
45.
yeah,
is essentially what I'm
That's-
trying to do just
yeah.
for this one.
you'd be able to get there, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do that and then do my third eye.
Why?
Eye.
Oh, I might.
And that will allow you to see through the magical darkness so you can see him.
Ooh, dope, dope, dope.
I'm moving a lot, so
think
it
if I
loosens
could do
itself.
something else. Okay, so that was just my dash. So that was just all of my
Bonus action, key point, step of the wind, dash, yeah. So you,
Oh, that was step of the wind too to get there.
Yes.
yeah,
Difficult
because
terrain.
difficult terrain is double movement.
Okay. All right. That's cool.
That's why I was saying, like, the only way you could get to him is if you dashed for your action, step of the wind, bonus action dashed, but then you'd have nothing left. But you could get right up to him if you wanted to do that.
If you triple move.
So okay, that's what I'm
You
confused by now.
quadruple, actually.
Because
Yeah,
I thought I just used all that just to get there.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
you just used your step of the wind to get there.
No, I think all of it and step of the wind, huh?
No, to get over there.
No,
if
she
she
used
wants to
the
get to him,
movement,
she needs
step
to
of the
use a
wind.
dash.
You used your base movement and step of the wind
Yeah, that's
to
what
get
I
Oh,
want.
there.
That's what I meant.
I don't want to do that. I want to use my movement and then my action, which would be the dash action. That's what I was saying. I don't
Instead
wanna-
of step of the
We-
wind.
Instead of step of the wind. Because
Okay, so
I
you
don't,
get
I don't
there.
want to spend a key point.
If you don't have to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what
Okay,
I'm trying
that's
to
fine
do.
then.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah.
Sorry. Gotcha.
No, I get it. I'm
have
glad you
any
clarified.
other
That makes
bonus
sense.
actions you would like to do? Like,
I did my third eye so that way I
Oh,
can
yeah.
see into the magical darkness.
you're like, I
Okay.
can see you, bitch.
Ew.
Yeah.
So far, that's
We're not
it.
trapped in
Yes.
here. You're trapped in here with me.
Anything
yeah,
else?
Yeah, no, yeah, because nothing
Okay.
else.
Sorry, I mean he's basically stuck not being able to move, so he's like, I'm gonna make it hard for
I
you
was
to
like,
get
I was
to
trying to
me.
figure out, can I get close to Cheryl? And then I was like, I can't. Cheryl is on the ceiling.
We're like,
He is pinned to the
How-
ceiling.
Yeah, how high
High
up
are
are
we?
we? Yeah.
give or take.
So the columns themselves are 30 feet high, I believe. Let me double check. But I would say 25 feet in the air.
Okay.
Are the columns magical, or the columns are from Earth? Or they're Earth?
The columns, as far as you can tell, are earthen.
Like
they
you
were-
used magic to get but they're
Yeah.
actual structure.
Correct.
You know
He
what?
earthbended.
So the spell
I'm gonna
magic
make
wouldn't
it
get rid
worse.
of it.
I am
Yeah.
gonna try to. I'm gonna get to him. That's
Okay.
what I'm gonna do.
So
I'm
you're
gonna-
step of the wind,
Yes.
dash, and full movement.
Did you say kiss of the wind?
Like
He
all the
said
way
a
on
wee.
him.
It is worth noting, though, you can't activate your eye if you're doing that.
Because you have no more actions.
Am I
Step of the
as an
wind.
action?
Step of the wind's a
I
bonus.
thought you said it's a bonus action, right?
I never thought it was.
Your
anything.
eyeball.
Activating.
You said it was a bonus action earlier.
You said you were going to use your bonus action
I
to do it,
just-
but I don't know if it's ever y'all have ever decided.
Yeah, I
what
don't think
kind of
we've ever
action
had
it
to
is.
decide, like, in combat what it is.
I'll look it up right now, and if it's not, then
does
it won't
it
be
say?
activated because
can
I
use
just
your-
want to get.
Regardless, you
If
can
it's a
fire it up next time, or
Well, no, I can't. I mean, I can't use two bonus actions.
Well, you
Step of the
what
wind
he's
a
saying
bonus
is you
action.
can't get to him if you
Right.
can't see him.
You don't have to. You can.
Well, I
use
mean, you
your
can
action
run
to
right in,
cast a
but-
bonus action spell.
Well, there's no way to know where she would end up.
But
Right.
dash was an action.
Just gotta use all three on movement.
oh
It is.
my
It
God.
is. It is a bonus
It is
action.
a
to
There we
bonus
go.
action.
I based it. I happened to base it off of another magic item, and that magic item says it's an action. So I'm kind of buffing it a little bit, but yeah, it has to be something.
Fuck, I don't know now. Because okay,
I mean, you
because-
can.
okay,
So you can
okay.
charge straight for where he was if
Yes.
you would like to.
Yeah, okay,
Even though I made it up, you
the
must
reason why I
decide.
was trying to figure out if I could get here is that like if he tries to move, I could use Sentinel then. But if I'm in
You won't
magical
know.
darkness, I won't know.
Right.
So then
There's no
I
point.
wouldn't be able to do that.
You would back.
Going
it.
back.
Right on it.
Yeah, right there.
All right, thanks guys.
Yeah, no
So
problem.
with your
That's
eyeball up,
complicated.
right there.
Eyeball is on.
Yeah, you
Eyeball
can
on.
Okay.
My balls are on.
So next in the initiative order are going to be the Wendigos. Fun to say.
Who to goes?
Funner to attack
The
with.
Winnebago.
Monks may be broken, but they're also hard to play. A lot of
So this
There are a lot of rules.
Punchy.
this Wendigo that's behind the crystal is going to run around.
Okay. Oh.
And he's going to make some attacks on you, Arsenaway.
yikes.
Okay, Loot, I love you, but you guys made the text so hard to read on some of these stat blocks. I'll show you after. You'll get a kick out of like how annoying this is to see.
He needs to pee.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. I'll be right back.
just
As it
ran, huh?
leaps off of the ledge, both claws out. It's going to make 2 claw attacks. The first one is a natural 20.
Yikes!
That one height.
That one's going to
Get
hit.
some.
Heights.
That's gotta height.
That's gotta height.
Ow.
Goblin products are built to
Ouch.
You take 13 points of piercing damage, as well as 8 points of necrotic damage for the first attack.
Oh, first attack. Wow, he's doing more than these freaking pillars did.
Roll pretty low. enough.
He rolled
Oh, really? I
a.
didn't see the dice.
22
I
to
have
hit.
resistance to necrotic, so then that's half.
Yep. So
Okay,
then
just
4.
4.
The second attack is a 22 to hit.
All right, that hits. Yes, that hits.
Your AC's not 22? Okay.
You take 12 points of piercing damage
Oh my gosh! Why are you still rolling, Alex?
and 8 points of necrotic again, so 4.
Okay, 4.
And
kinda
because
far
he
away from
landed
Cheryl
his
to be
2
able to
claw
heal you
attacks,
too.
he's going to try and rut you with his antlers as well.
Cheryl, don't talk.
I might be.
Does a 19 hit?
A 19 does hit. Yes.
Oh boy.
I don't know
My
what the
armor class.
Pythagorean theorem is of how far away you are, but if you get to him, I don't think I'll be able to heal
One of my
you.
greatest moments in like my first campaign I ever played was using the Pythagorean theorem to not get smoked in the
You
face
take
by a
10
lightning bolt.
points of
Like,
piercing
it was
damage.
so great.
And okay, the antler does not snap, so no darkness
Yeah,
there.
dude, you were way further than 30 feet away from me.
Yeah,
These
I
things
can-
are.
I can have-
Feet straight up.
They're
Yeah.
hitting
Yeah,
really hard,
25.
guys.
yeah.
That was a lot of attacks.
Remember how you were like,
they're not done.
No, there's 2 more.
I did say that, and I'm okay with that.
That we
hey,
know
if I
of.
die, I die.
There might be more.
And you're too far away for me to cast shield on you either. I need to be within 10 feet of that.
Again, you're the
reaction.
closest one, so he's
Yeah.
he's kind of picking on you a little bit, but this other one's going to run at you,
Raggy.
and he's going to get advantaged attacks because he's flanking.
Arsenal might pass out soon. If all these hit like they
I'm
have
pretty
been.
sure. I'm pretty sure this doesn't. A nat 1 and a 6 plus 6, so 12.
No. But still, I mean, like all the other ones. Like
18.
no.
That does not hit. So because both claw attacks
AC?
miss
19?
as you kind of pull yourself back from the other Wendigo, the second one runs up behind you. You feel the the adrenaline rush through you, and you start dodging left and right, knowing you don't want any more damage. Because both claw attacks miss, the second Wendigo does not rut you with its antlers, and it is just this last one that has a turn to go. I think it's going to leap down and attack Taffy here. That technically is difficult terrain, actually. Can he get there? They have 40-foot movement, in case anybody was wondering. Yep. Anybody know Taffy's AC?
12.
Okay,
no.
well, that's a 13 to hit. I mean, a 23 to hit, sorry.
Oh, no.
13.
Still, both would have hit.
6 points of piercing damage
Okay.
and 10 points of necrotic.
Okay, let me make sure she didn't have shield. Well, you got it.
She doesn't have a
She didn't have a
reaction back
reaction,
yet.
right?
Yeah.
Good point. How much?
6 points piercing and 10 points necrotic.
Is it my turn?
You're being attacked
You're being
right now.
attacked right now.
Okay.
I need to pee, but
I got it. I got what she for.
Sounds like it's
You go
Second
there.
claw attack,
To your turn.
22 to hit.
Yep.
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 lie.
So she's going to take 10 points piercing
Oh my gosh.
and 8 points necrotic.
Okay.
And with both claws sunken in, this thing is going to try and make a antler attack on her. That is a
He has one
14
antler. Is that
to hit.
disadvantage?
His one antler.
That's the one with one antler. I mean, I don't know. It's worth asking, right?
That's true. That's true. They have 2 antlers, so they can basically activate darkness twice. That it counts down.
Does your thing get hurt? Can it get hurt?
No.
Fire. I didn't have to roll shit for fireball. It does not have health. It did. When it does
Takes
the damage,
14
it
points of
disappears, or
piercing
8 hours
damage.
are up, whichever comes first.
How many?
14.
The healer's
And
pinned to the ceiling.
darkness does not activate. That antler does not break. It is holding fast, and
He's looking rough.
yeah.
Oh no.
Basically, Taffy's like focused dead ahead at the rest of you. She's looking at Arsenaway get the crap beat out of her, and she doesn't notice this
Yes,
one
yes,
that's
yes,
up
that makes
here.
sense.
It leaps down and starts just tearing into her viciously.
You think 5 hit points from aid was not gonna help that much? But it really matters.
It really matters.
How much hit points does she have?
She's 22 out of 65.
Speaking of Nyx, it is now your turn.
Okay. Questions. Is there? How do we get like? Is it gonna require an action to get out of being pinned by this thing, or
So
how's that work?
let me pull it up here because there are some.
Like your 10 hit points got knocked out, and you're down to the.
Well,
Sorry, everything managed to
it,
hit.
It ups our max.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I
I
got
see
wrecked
it
too,
put it in as
Kathy.
temp, so like
Yeah.
I just wiped it out. But if she can get healed, she can get
Yeah,
healed.
she can get healed
5
back up to 5
yeah.
plus that.
Okay, so I'm gonna explain this in technical terms,
Yeah.
meta, but I feel like Nyx and Cheryl, you guys would
Yeah,
know,
like
you would
I'm
see.
pinned here. Is this like, can I get out for free or no?
So you are restrained, and you may use an action to make a strength or dexterity check against the
I'm not gonna
spell's
do
save DC, or the pillar has a AC of 5 with 30 hit points.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm a Misty Step.
Okay.
Is there that tree
that.
right there next to me? Is that a ledge I can get on?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a Misty Step to there
Okay.
as a bonus action.
Can you cast if you're restrained?
Yeah,
Let's,
Yeah, it doesn't
you
say that you can.
Yeah,
Well,
In the restrained condition, it doesn't
Yeah.
say
Does
that at
not
all.
It
stay.
just like
It says your move speed 0, and then you have disadvantage on your attack rolls, and other creatures have advantage on you, and you
Cool.
have
But you
disadvantage
can
on
still
dexterity
cast that
saving.
spell.
Okay.
so-
I just
But
wanted to
nothing
make
about
sure that
spells.
there wasn't like something that said you couldn't
Right.
do.
No, that's why I was like,
yeah. Cool.
what does
okay.
it take to get out of here?
No, I'm fine with that. Nice. So you guys see Nyx poof away.
Where's your thing?
Right here.
Which one is a 20-footer?
What?
You can
What?
cast like, a spell and a bonus action spell?
No.
No.
You can cast a cantrip
Yeah.
and a spell at the same time.
That's a
Not
very common
level-
question,
You cannot
yeah.
cast
Yeah.
2 leveled spells in a turn.
Okay, well then I can't do this turn.
Yeah.
I am just gonna... and I
Unless you
can't
have, like, I think there might be a feet that lets you do it, but as a
Quicken
basic.
spell as a sorcerer.
No,
I
but
think
you
that's
still
all.
can't
I'm
do
gonna-
2
I'm
levels.
gonna-
Yeah.
'cause I
Okay,
have that.
never mind on the diagram. Keep it handy though. I'm guessing I can see. I can only see like one Wendigo.
You could see both. You could see all 3 of them.
All 3 of them.
Sit outside.
Yeah.
They're not in that darkness. That one on the.
No, the darkness basically starts right on the edge of that
I'm
Wendigo.
gonna shoot at the one. I'm gonna shoot at the one by. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at the one by Taffy, and I'm gonna be like, "Sorry, Cheryl."
Did old boy hit me or did one of the little
No,
dogs?
the Wendigo.
Well, the little boys ain't you.
Yeah, the little boy. I'm gonna shoot at that one.
Oh, you don't have to apologize to Cheryl. Cheryl's got plans.
Right, like, hit 14 hit.
14 just barely misses.
Okay.
Shooting at which one?
The one by Taffy. I'm gonna
Got
take
it.
another shot at that one.
Did they both
Okay.
attack me?
No, that
Just
one
the
did,
one.
and the other 2, there's 3. The other 2 attacked her.
And a 15.
And it
Okay.
did 40
That hits.
some damage.
It has 3 attacks.
And all 3 hit.
Yeah, not fun.
No, not at all.
Don't forget you have a fly speed.
16,
Oh, I'm not forgetting.
16 points of damage.
Okay.
And that one is Dalius.
You assume.
We assume he's missing an antler.
It's a
Okay.
good assumption.
Sarah.
That's gonna be.
And these
my
are
turn.
basically just arrows you're firing off?
Yeah.
Okay. As you Misty step from your restraining pillar, you make it onto a stone structure next to it. You find an eye line just shy of where the pillar was, and you start firing off. One hits the ground and clinks across the difficult terrain, while the second one actually pierces into this thing's back.
And move him back 5 feet.
Okay. Is there a save associated, or it just moves?
Yeah, just,
Okay.
You don't have your reaction.
it's not a reaction.
It doesn't matter.
No, I don't have
No,
my
that's what I'm saying. She
reaction.
doesn't have her reaction.
Well, it has to be voluntary movement.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Involuntary movement does not invoke attack of opportunity.
Yep. Remember, 'cause
Oh,
I tried to
I'm
push
sorry.
people away before.
Oh.
DC 16.
Okay.
Strength save. Strength save.
Okay, I'm gonna push him out of
He
your
fails.
range.
Okay, he goes back 15 feet. I'm sorry.
15.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit.
There you go.
How does that work in difficult terrain? he
He
still goes
moves a full,
15.
yeah.
But yeah.
Rolls over.
Because he's not using his feet to move
not
in.
pro.
The,
Yeah.
the arrow
Sliding
moves
on his
him.
face.
Yeah.
The second attack actually hits him so hard that you see him stumble back a bit, and instinctively he continues the motion back as you hear him whimper.
How'd you get over there?
Misty steps.
Cheryl would call out and kind of be like,
If you guys want the
That
sound
one might be
effect, just listen to
Dahlia's.
Fritz outside of the
Dude,
door.
right.
He's basically making those
do what
sounds.
you will, but
usually comes
he
in
would-
after
he
2
would at
hours
least
to
try.
phase one.
I mean, I won't try and kill him, but I was trying to get him off
I know.
of Taffy.
I know.
Yeah.
What did you say? You don't want to kill him?
Well,
That's-
no,
that's-
Cheryl will just say, be careful. I think
gonna
that was
move this
Dahlia's.
out.
Oh, okay.
Do with that information what you will.
Rin, it is your go.
What, it's still my
And Taffy,
turn?
you're on deck.
Thank you.
You were last in initiative. I'm sorry.
I know. The dogs also wanted to eat all of the worms outside. God, they're so gross.
What's she doing, bud?
Ew. Anytime it rains, they like get on the concrete, and Lucy
know.
is like,
Hey,
"Hey,
He's-
little snack."
And you're like, no, stop.
So nasty. She tried to bite me just now because I pushed her with my hand, and she tried to bite my hand.
I will say stat-wise, this is not the toughest creature you guys have faced, but situation-wise, like, this guy's smart, you know?
Smart.
This is-
Girl.
I'm a smart.
It's a tough combat.
So where does the difficult terrain start?
Difficult terrain starts basically the second you enter the cave, because that pillar that was holding Nyx up has a 10-foot radius around it, and then basically all the way up to 10 feet ahead of Cheryl.
Okay, I'm gonna take I'll get in so where I can see and get like. I can't really.
I can grab it.
I want to get like over here,
Okay.
kind of climb up a little bit over here. Is there anything over here, or it's just these 4 things, and this is covered in darkness, right?
It's just those 3 Wendigos, Barlum, and that's it that you can see.
How far, if I get over here,
We need to get like a
How far can you get?
how far? Like how far is that thing from me?
Just a blanket,
That would
Yeah.
be
little piece of felt.
60
Yeah.
feet, roughly.
I think
Okay,
we
then I'll
have
get there.
some.
Like the
Okay.
the
Okay,
one
cut some of the
that
code.
Arsenoway's facing.
The one that Arsenoway's facing would be 40 feet. 60 feet to Barlum is what I was measuring.
40 feet from where I would be.
Yeah.
Okay. And sorry, I'm. Which one of those have been attacked?
The one in
think I was like,
the
where's
one
that from?
behind Arsenoway has been attacked,
Okay.
actually.
I'm gonna cast banishment on the one that hasn't been hit yet,
Okay.
or attempt to.
Hang on for 1 second.
Okay.
Because all that area is difficult terrain. Let me kind of get an eye on it real quick.
Fritz.
I need to be within 60 feet of it, and I have 30 feet of movement. So
15 in the difficult.
You could get there,
Hit your
and that. No, I'm fine. You could get there, and that would be basically 60 feet. So you could hit him with it.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna go for.
Wisdom save,
Charisma save.
charisma. I always forget. I always have to ask, and that's cocked. That's cocked for sure. It's almost in that one. but
Yeah, it's not
cocked.
flat from here. Yeah.
You're a cock.
Natural 20.
No way!
I'm calling for a recount. That's fucked.
That is super.
That's some
Look, I had you guys
bullshit.
check. It was cocked. I can't believe that. Sam just tried to
Bullshit.
banish. I rolled a cocked nat 1, re-rolled, and got a nat 20.
Bullshit is what that is.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
Who'd you try to ban?
One of these things.
One of those things.
Taffy, it is
Try to get
now
us-
your go.
Try to economy, so we don't get fucking killed.
Cheryl, you're on deck.
All right. I still can't see him, right?
At least
You
can
cannot,
run
he is
the
in
fuck
darkness.
away because I knocked that thing away from you.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Yep.
fly.
Okay.
There you go.
How high are you going?
No
I want to
opportunity
go
attacks.
10 feet high, 15 feet forward.
Okay.
Hey, Taffy.
Hope you find your dad. I would say it's the season to watch Elf, but it's actually we watch it during the summer.
So you're basically right next to Cheryl. You're looking at him, and he's pinned against the ceiling.
I'm like a turtle on the ceiling.
That's right. Yeah.
How high
pinned.
is he?
Oh, that's
30.
right.
I'm
He's
25
he's
feet.
30. You're only 10 feet in the air, so
Yeah.
you're looking up at him, but
Well,
you're
we
right
said-
next to
we
his
said
column.
25. He said the pillars are 30. but
Sorry,
we're
that's right.
25. I just want to make sure
You're
because
right,
it might
you're right.
fall on my turn.
You occupy
Make
a
sure that we're-
5-foot space.
We're right about
So since I can't see him, I am going to cast Ice Storm.
Okay.
Wreck.
So it is a hail of rock-hard ice pounds the ground in a 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range.
Okay.
Each creature within the cylinder must make a dex saving throw. The creature takes 2d8 bludgeoning damage and 46 cold damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful.
So you
Hailstones
basically
turn-
just centering it on the darkness?
Yes. Hailstones turn the storm's area of effect into difficult terrain until the end of my next turn.
Okay. So you used to make a dex save?
Yeah, and it'll be.
It's a 20-foot radius, so
It'll cover the entire darkness.
Will it get other
More than
this thing right here?
this one.
You can hit that one with a 20-foot radius, yeah.
But I don't know where he is.
But you don't know where he is.
And I know he's in the darkness.
You know he's in
So
the
I will
darkness.
center it on
5
the-
feet of play.
There's still 5 feet. I'll say you can hit both of them if you just go for it. I'll allow you to hit
I'll
both.
do that then.
Yeah.
Well, we'll take the complexity down a notch because
so
this
I'm
is crazy.
casting that.
Okay.
They
Dex saves.
They all have to make dex saves. I think it's just the 2, right?
That's correct.
Fritz!
Oh,
Marlon makes a nat 20. The other thing makes a nat 1.
Okay.
nice.
I'm like rolling 20s and 1s
So
tonight.
then I'll give you the total and you can half it.
Yeah.
It's a 5 over there.
Okay.
Oh, we have to roll for wild magic,
Yes, we do.
which
With
activates.
a level 4 spell.
Whoa!
All right. Then give me 1 second.
Percent on dice.
So 6 bludgeoning
Okay.
Get wrecked.
Wow.
and 20 cold.
Nice. Okay.
Nice math skills. That was quick.
So
6 and 4 and 6 and 4.
That's right.
Quick math.
10 plus 10 equals 30.
Okay. And then wild magic.
Get in that extra damage when you can.
Fritz.
Hold on a minute.
What is happening to Freddy?
He's dying.
He wants to come in here. If you unscrew the little.
According to
thing,
him,
you can
anyway.
move it.
He's like, this is it. This is the end of my life. Like,
For the next minute, any flammable object you touch that isn't being worn or carried by another creature bursts into flame. No.
Well, that's wild magic. She.
You're like, hang on.
Yeah.
Anything you touch?
Yeah.
That isn't being worn or carried.
Weird, guys.
Yeah.
Weird.
So if she's carrying something.
Do you wear skin?
You fly up a bit
Find
to
out.
get out of the range of these Wendigos that just tried to tear you to shreds, and flying straight into the heart of danger, completely undeterred, you throw your hand out as a myriad of golf ball-sized hail begins to rain down from the cavern ceiling. You see it ricochet off the rocky ground, and it pelts the Wendigo. And although you can't see it, you know that you have been able to do some damage to Barlam within the darkness.
So Wendigo dead?
The Wendigo is not dead. That was actually the first time that Wendigo got hit.
Got it.
Then I will. I
Do it
used
again.
all my movement. So can I stay flying?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I was like, don't forget you have fly speed.
Yeah, I have a potion. I think.
So you did action, movement. You have bonus action left,
Yeah,
right?
I think I have a potion, but I can't find it.
You
so-
definitely do. I think you have
there
at
it
least
is.
like 2 or 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a potion of greater healing.
Okay. Get you to hit points. While you do that, because I'm pretty sure that's the last thing you're doing,
Yeah,
right?
that's it.
We're gonna jump over to Cheryl. What are you doing here?
Cheryl's going to use his action to try and free himself from this pillar.
Okay.
So what do I do?
You can either make a strength or dexterity save against the spell save DC, which was 17. Or you can try and attack the pillar, which has an AC of 5 and 30 hit points. I'm only saying that because I told you guys meta-wise like earlier. I feel like you'd be able to see that the pillar is, kind of crumbly.
Do I just try to hit it, hoping to get out in like 3 turns, or do I just make the 3 saves? I think you just make the 3
Make the
saves.
saves.
Nope. It's 10. No matter which way I slice it.
You struggle to let yourself free, but this stone is not budging.
Cheryl's going to use Healing Word then on Arsenaway at probably the 4th level.
Okay. Y'all need it.
Wait, yes, I have.
Okay.
A long time ago, but
She like says all their names like that.
Emily. Yeah.
So that is 16, and it's going to be plus some more. It's
Okay.
going to be plus some more.
I watched
This
that
thing
movie
doesn't
all the
add
time.
my
16 plus more.
plus more. 16 plus it was cast at 4th
Type
level.
that in. 16
Plus more.
plus more.
So 6 more. So you've got
22.
22 total. And then
Nice.
I, as a healer, because I did that, plus a healer, I heal another 6 myself.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that the end of your go?
It's my action and bonus action. My move speed 0. So yep,
All right.
Because you're like grappled.
because I'm pinned. Yeah. I am
As
restrained.
you end your turn,
You can't like unrestrain yourself.
That's what my action was for, to try to do that.
as you end your turn,
Sorry, I was reading.
Oh, yeah,
Arsenaway, you feel a pressure on your mind. I need you to make a wisdom intelligence saving throw.
Should I use? Oh no, I don't know what to do.
You cast something on all of us that gave us advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Y'all got 5.
19.
Increased by 5.
You save. You feel the pressure release as you feel a menacing energy from the dark bubble that exudes energy before you.
And that's the
It is
my
now going to be
God,
Barlam's
that's a-
actual turn.
Thinking
Major
like
brain
heroism or
freeze.
something like that, or-
yeah.
Oh.
I don't know why I thought that.
Spell.
Did I beat up?
Get out of bless, yeah, bless.
Yeah. But I can't reach anybody except for Taffy with bless right now because it's at 30 feet and I'm
I'm just thinking about
that high in the sky.
I'm just thinking about when this thing said "your people." I was super triggered.
Yeah.
What do you mean, you?
I wonder if they
Exactly.
consider you to be their people.
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
Yeah.
I think your old girlfriend's got some splaining to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We did not know what we were getting ourselves into.
Nope.
Granted, we were not supposed to open the door.
Also,
and we did that anyway.
Yeah,
we
she
didn't even have
was
to
like,
come to
go
the
close
Feywild.
that
this
shit.
is a hardcore side quest. We should be in Grixton right now,
But we're not.
but we're not.
Okay. So,
Too late. So sad.
as
I did.
Barlam begins to
Within 5 minutes.
make his move again. He's not moving from his spot, but you all hear his voice ring throughout the cavern.
Oh no.
That was a neat trick, but two can play at the same game, as I have learned in my years. Taffy, you instinctively look up and you see the same golf ball sized hail beginning to fall from the
Counterspell.
ceiling.
Counterspell.
Okay. It is a
that
4th
reaction
level
back.
spell,
You have to,
so you have to roll for it. You have to
Unless
roll
you
above an
upcast
all.
Let me read
14?
it. Everybody's talking in the words or doing like this.
Yeah, so I was read it.
I think it's 10 plus a spell
Make an
level.
ability check.
I think that's what it is.
Using your spellcasting ability. the
Unless
DC
you
is 10 plus the
upcast it,
spell's
but you would
level.
have to know
So
it.
you have to beat
You
14.
can't see him, so there's no way you can know what he was casting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Please stop talking to me.
so what did you
Spin.
what do you say to him as you counter his spell here?
What did he say to me?
He said two can play at that game.
Not in my arcade, muchacho.
Oh my gosh.
That was a Taffy line. I love it. I love it. You see the hail shrink and melt as tiny droplets
Better than
of
what I
rain basically fall in
And
its
she's,
stead.
she's flying up there like really confident.
off of Xbox.
It puddles into the crevices of the difficult terrain that's formed below. And although you can't see him, you wish you could see the grimace across this owl's
You
face.
can see me.
All right.
Is that how you cast it?
Yeah.
And homeboy still hasn't moved.
He has not moved. He doesn't want to. Sarnoran, it's your go.
That's how I cast it.
It's my go?
Arsenaway, you're on deck.
Yeah, boy.
What's it feel like to have a high initiative?
It's a middle initiative.
I mean, you're third.
You guys
It's
just rolled
me,
real
that
bad.
guy,
You're
then
right
you.
up there, man.
Yeah, but I rolled a 21
Yeah.
last week.
Oh yeah, that's true. Whenever it mattered.
How
He
did
did,
it load
he
our
did the same thing.
fog
He was
machine?
pissed off, he rolled high. When you were pissed off, you rolled high.
I rolled a 21 too.
I'm gonna fireball him again,
Hell yeah!
All right.
but this time I'm gonna put it right where Taffy put that cold thing.
So,
Okay.
so he can
Is it
hit. So he can
last
hit this.
It'll hit the Wendigo too. Yeah. Okay.
I
Dex
need-
saves from
I
both.
need some dexterity saves.
Some
Rolling for him first. I believe that's a failure, but let me
I feel like
double.
I'd be
17
really
is
good
your
at
DC.
playing a
Oh
character.
yeah, that's a heckin' fail. Heckin' big fail there.
Who failed that?
The guy.
Barlum. And then the
Yeah, good
Wendigo
buddy. Here we go.
actually saves.
All right.
with an 18.
All right. All right. All
I feel
right.
like I'd be
34
really good
points of fire damage.
at playing of the
Go!
But I'd get ahead of myself and y'all wouldn't know what I was saying.
Hurling
That's,
them.
that's 17 half, Alex.
Kinda like
What's
I
your
did that
fireball?
last time.
I know. I'm not.
What?
I'm not-
How many D6s?
9.
The worst part is how easy that came to me.
Okay. Once again, as you fire the fireball into the darkness, a weird phenomena occurs where you see the flame basically just like disappear into nothing, and then all of a sudden you see parts of flame like lick out the side of the darkness and catch fire on this Wendigo.
The roll is concentration. Do you-
For darkness,
do
that's
you
right.
concentrate?
hear in your minds.
Roll them concy boys.
It'd have to be half the damage, which is 17.
Fried
Because it's
chicken
not
anyway.
10. Yeah.
You're right. It's not 10.
19.
Motherfucker.
Straight roll.
No.
19 straight roll. And this Wendigo takes 17,
Wendigo.
correct?
Because I was feeling bad
Yes.
about not casting. Because from up here I could have cast daylight in a
Okay.
position that might have been able to dispel it, but I was like,
Anything else for you?
No.
Awesome. You just go back around your corner of the cave and
Yeah, I just start packing my little pipe.
I think it has to be a thing.
tobacco.
Hi, up in, are
Wacky
you
tobacco.
25?
Arsinoe, it is your go.
I'm pinned.
really
You probably have to
struggling
use
here.
A thing to push.
Remember last week when you're like, man, I haven't got hit in a long time.
I know. Well, like, no, I'm just, yes.
I got healing word.
But I'm
It's
trying to
just-
figure out, like, do I fight these or do I go
if
to
I get
him?
down, I can-
That's what I'm trying to figure out
That's
what
why
to
I
do.
want down.
Because I get it up to attack both.
That-
You can.
How's
do-
that Wendigo looking
You
now?
have a thing that lets you like. Dodge.
The one that
It's up to you.
you hit,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's
Did the
bloodied.
thing keep loosening?
Because I keep
Little
on moving
barbecue
it when I'm
dog.
moving.
Yeah, his tufts of his fur are lit aflame. It kind of like licked at it to like put the flame out, and so now its tongue is burned, like it ate a really hot Pocket.
Been there, man.
Yeah, you know.
So sorry.
Word.
People who are not seeing what's happening.
He's a hot dog.
Just hearing that.
Yeah, sorry, podcast people.
Okay,
That's
Alex,
always
I'm
fun.
gonna go. I'm
Go
going
check us out on YouTube if you wanna know what happened.
I'm gonna run away and use a key point to use my to dodge
That's our
their
YouTube
attacks. Their
Attack of opportunity.
Spell it
Yeah,
Okay, nice.
which
Like
I
this.
think
So
is
disengage
what,
basically
step
is
of
what
the
you're
wind?
doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta spend a key.
They do like this.
And then
Dismissive.
go to.
You're basically on the
front.
edge of the difficult terrain, so you can just do straight movement from
Okay,
here.
all right.
And you
is
can
it
see
a full
him.
45?
From there, it would be 40, so you'd still have 5 movement left when you get there.
Okay. Can I? This is more of a question, I guess, for you because it is your thing. If I'm behind that, do I get?
That's a question for
It-
Alex.
it-
It doesn't. It doesn't say.
No,
Oh,
Doesn't say it in there.
It doesn't say whether it gives advantage or not. If that was what
oh, you're asking about advantage.
Yeah, I hadn't finished. I didn't even say the word advantage yet. So
you're asking. That's what we were originally
finish
going to
the
say.
statement.
I would
And he told me
I would say yes because it is a creature occupying a space.
I
Okay,
didn't know why.
No,
that's okay. I'm gonna do it anyway.
it can't attack. It reacts based on him, so I would say no.
It's
Sorry.
okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm still gonna get behind it because he has been hitting it with fireball so far each.
So that
time.
way he could,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Yeah. Okay.
Fireball
Not
can
hit
be maybe away from me.
Sam, can you?
Yeah, we can move
Sorry.
that. Yeah, you good.
No, it's too far from.
You're gonna want to get out of the way.
Just drop her back there.
switch to
Did she fall over?
A little. She's like kind of
not
leaning up
AoE.
against the door. You run next to him and then you just kind of like shimmy behind him.
Sorry, I just want to stand right there.
I just need to get right
You
behind.
nuzzle your
right
nose
behind
in
you.
his feathers.
right into his butt.
If you can get him, if you can move him, this thing will
Like
attack him. Because it doesn't say voluntary. It's not like an
Yeah.
attack of opportunity.
Also-
You're right. You're
It
right.
just says if it
You
moves
can
within
make him
10
break his
feet.
concentration. You should.
I don't think I can.
All of those
anyway.
things.
Punch the shit
Punch
out.
the
of him.
Punch
shit
it.
out of that
Yeah, I'm
thing.
like, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna.
He's gonna have to make a
Also-
bunch of concentration
also
checks.
kill him.
That's right.
Yes.
If you just kill him-
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. All right.
Also, if
First
you
one's a 26 to hit. Alex.
That hits.
That definitely.
I hope it hits.
Yeah.
All right, that's 9 points
shit.
of
If it
damage.
doesn't, we're dead.
So he's gotta make a con save for that
Okay.
one. That's just 10.
Banish him.
Con save?
Yeah.
That saves. It's 10.
It's gotta beat 10 for the.
I'm just making sure he doesn't have like a minus. Yeah, he doesn't. Okay.
Who has a minus? He's not
It was
a
a
kobold,
freaking
dude.
minus.
What big fat creature
Oh
has
man, and a
minus?
12 to hit.
12 does not hit,
Does not hit.
He in darkness still, right?
He ain't
He
been
is.
eating good though.
but she can see him.
She's got her eyeball
Yeah,
on.
no,
Yeah, I got my eyeball on. I just wanna
He
make
big,
sure.
but
I'm
he's
in
sick.
froze.
How much damage did he take from that first attack?
9.
9.
He be thick though.
Stunning strike that
No, he'd
dude.
be big, but he'd be sick. His constitution.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to make sure
He
that
got that
stunning
roll
strike
minus.
is. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yes, and stunning strike.
Spinning
That is just.
Oh, you doing a stunny boy too?
Yep.
Hey, Hogan
Con.
stun.
Con save.
14?
Nope.
No!
Okay.
He's stunned.
As soon as he feels his body lock up, you hear
He has legendary save.
his owl head turns all the way around and looks down at you.
I'm gonna go. No.
You
Oh,
again.
hey!
I see you
thought
too.
I dealt with you
You did
the
not.
other day. And you see
I
the
mean, you
rest of his
did, but
body
it's not
turn, like with his head.
yes,
and so
ew.
he's now facing you.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
He used a
What's he
legendary resistance.
Yeah.
Got it.
You gonna flurry of blows that dude or what?
Then she used a bonus
Yeah, I
action.
already used a bonus action.
Yeah, hey,
right.
but you wasted one of those.
I did.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I'm about to get the shit beat out of me.
So it is now the Wendigo's turns.
Wendigo.
and they're all pretty much in difficult terrain, except for this one.
Yeah.
That one is. That and that one is.
Damn, that one can't even get to Rin here.
Okay,
Who
y'all
they
are
going after?
kind of annoying.
He's gonna run after Rin.
You're
Okay.
dancing, dog.
I know.
Get about
That's
halfway
annoying.
there. Or I guess double move.
Well, he's.
Yeah.
I mean, he can get all the way there. Actually,
He
yeah.
just
he's
can't do any
He's gonna
attacks.
dash and then do
Yeah.
nothing.
What about these other boys?
That one's Dalius, Rin.
Don't hurt him.
I don't
He
give a
knows
fuck.
where
Yeah.
your tree is.
Would you like to hear
These things have 40 foot of movement, so one of them can get to you. The other one can't quite make it.
To
They're all going at the Rin?
action away.
Okay.
He moves within of my person, right? 10 feet of that
Yep.
person. And that one moves within 10 feet of my
Yep.
person. They both need to make dex saves.
Okay.
What do you got? Oh, the big boy.
Big boy.
I'm just gonna make one for both.
Raggy, everybody's coming for me.
Uh,
I'm about to
No,
get
don't make one for Ro-
Wait,
okay.
yeah,
I'll wait. I'll make separate. 16. 16.
Yeah, I nodded and I was like, wait a second, no, that's
16 for the first, and not 16 for the
Yeah.
second.
Okay, so the first one saves, so he takes 10.
10.
Okay.
And the second one takes 20 radiant damage.
Okay, so
I got the
10 was.
And he's got
this
30
one.
damage left in him.
The creature.
No,
One
Cheryl.
The sheriff.
takes 20. You said.
The one
second
that
one?
saved takes 10, the one that didn't takes 20.
Got it. Okay, so as the first Wendigo basically like frantically moves past it, you
like
see a
wizard chess,
burst
he
of
just
light
comes along.
like strike out from your guardian. It pierces through it. You hear, "Ow!" but it's not dissuaded. It continues running forward. The second one is actually stopped in its tracks by a beam of light that shoots up from the ground. It skitters to a stop and watches as the first one makes attacks on Arsenaway.
That one looks like a pug.
Did you just roll initiative?
16 to hit.
I didn't mean to. I touched it. No, it does not hit.
Your initiative,
I know.
your initiative
I
changes.
kept
You
trying to
rolled
hit.
it.
Action.
Natural 20 to hit. The boulder is doing me well today, guys. I don't know what.
Thank you.
I knew what you were doing. I was like, yeah, take it. I don't want a TPK on my hands
I
today.
actually do have a question, Alex.
Okay.
Like, is it like okay? Because I was telling Sam this a second ago. I was trying to think. Okay, should I use Divine Foresight, which is a reaction to do +2 to my AC, so it would be 21. But is it because it's a natural 20? It hits like no matter what.
Natural 20 is gonna
Natural
hit. I mean,
20,
it's
okay.
It's gonna
20
hit
plus
my
6.
That's
Yeah.
what
If you
my
really-
question
It always,
was.
Yeah.
They always hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you give something like
That's
an
what I
AC
wanted
of
to make
50,
sure.
a natural 20 still hits,
20
even if you got a plus.
Roll
So
them dice, bruh.
you take 11 points of piercing damage
I was going to say plus the negative thing, but I was like,
Plus the negative.
and 12 points necrotic, but you said you're resistant, so 6.
Crit,
6.
though.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you double your dices.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lame.
They were bad rolls.
Lame.
Nerd.
Everybody back off.
Back the
What?
fuck
Kill
up, man.
Becca.
Wow, I didn't know
you are
I didn't
now
know your
you're now
characters were
out of my
such
range of healing if I don't get off this pillar.
So
TPK.
as the creature runs in, it makes a single claw attack. You dodge out of the way as its claws dig into the bark that make up the gray gate. It swings in with its second claw and strikes true, but because both are not sunken in, it's not going to hit you with its antlers.
You're not true.
TAK.
Oh, so it has to hit both to hit antlers?
Yeah.
What anime is that?
Ah, good to know. Good to know.
I like changing up the mechanics, not doing it the same every time.
No, that's fair.
Okay, Nyx, it is your go. Ren, you're on deck.
Come on, Deck.
Can someone come over here?
Yeah, so
Darkness.
it's still darkness
Yeah.
up there, right?
Yep. His concentration has not
if
been
you-
broken.
So I'm going to
If you hold your action, might be able to help you with that.
I'm going to conjure.
Punch me.
if you hold your action, Cheryl might just dispel the darkness right there so we can see what's going on.
Yeah, I'm not.
Then I also have
19.
We're not
He
breaking
makes
it
it.
I also have this thing.
Maybe,
So
maybe.
it brings me back.
Okay,
We're not bringing it back.
two things, maybe. I don't know.
Good thing you said that right, sir.
I don't care.
If a
Becca's going poop, guys.
if a fairy fire is going to give advantage, will I cancel out the darkness disadvantage to make it regular beam footage?
Oh God.
Yeah, but you can't see him currently. Oh.
You get what I'm saying?
I see.
Fairy fire gives advantage. Darkness gives disadvantage. So those two
Fairy
things
fire
cancel
gives
out.
advantage to the next person that attacks.
No, it outlines a person and gives advantage to anybody.
Got it.
I can.
And it
If you want
can't
to hold your
be.
action, I can probably help.
He
It would cancel out. I would allow that.
Damn, I don't know if I do that or just barrage the whole area. I'm just gonna barrage the
Whole
area.
fucking area.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
Are you
so
going
this
to
is
try to
hit-
make it to where you don't hit
This is
Arsinoe?
gonna hit the pillar. It's gonna hit
We're gonna bring this cave
both
down.
Wendigos, Arsinoe, and that guy. They gotta make a dexterity saving throw.
Wait, I do?
No, not you. It's
His
but
guard
I am
doesn't take
shooting the
damage.
pillar underneath you, so it's gonna fail.
Oh, so
It'll
automatically.
take
way.
some
It'll
damage
take the
basically.
damage,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so both the Wendigos and Arsinoe and Barlum need to make dex saves.
Dex
Wanna roll
saves,
for
yeah.
that?
Okay, so
I don't think-
Barlum
I will,
can't-
but I want to know what.
I can't
dice
do
you
it.
want me to roll.
I need a disintegration.
17.
I should have banished him.
That passes.
Okay, so that's Barlum. First Wendigo, 4 plus 3, 7.
You gotta be at 16.
Yeah. Is that what
16
Why
exactly.
are you
So
saying home yet?
Barlum saves, the one closest to Arsinoe fails, and the one further back saves.
Ooh, nice.
Then
Becca also saves.
If they save, they take
so does Jesus.
8, right? And half.
Yeah.
And then full is
Always
15.
saves.
Got
The
it.
pillar takes 15, right?
Oh, did you say
I thought
15 or
it
16?
Never breaks his concentration.
It rounds down.
15 is the total.
so it'd be
Okay,
7.
7.
Yeah. So the
How much
pillar
damage does
takes
Becca take?
7.
7.
Did she fail or
She
save?
saves.
She's passed.
Oh, she takes 7.
So the pillar takes 15. The pillar has 15.
As Nyx
health
like
left.
throws up an arrow
falls
in the
down and
air and
dies.
it like turns into a
Plummet.
50 arrow.
Falls
Like,
into
should've
jungle
done everything.
terrain.
The healing that I do is like 45 split among anybody. So like, if I needed a
Smash
little bit
face
off of
on
that, I
rock.
could throw it back
So-
my way.
that's my turn.
I'm almost there, guys.
Throwing it back.
Sorry.
You're good.
Okay, and
It does- 'cause you-
con
Yeah, I was
save
about to say, it's
And
got to
he's
roll
thick,
con.
dude.
against 7 damage, so that would just be 10. Yeah,
Wait, what gets 10?
natural 20, so
Wow.
he saves.
Stop.
It's a boulder, man.
Somebody
it's on
take
fire
that
today.
dice away from him.
That's a nice boulder.
Sam did, but he gave it back. It's a nice
It
boulder.
was the worst anniversary gift I could have ever bought him.
Oh no, I love it.
Oh, I love it. He died
Ren's
now.
on. Ren was on.
Rin, it is your go.
Hot dogs.
I.
Win.
Hot dogs.
Hot
Can I see
dogs.
anything?
Hot.
From where you are, you can't see into the darkness, and that is where all the creatures except for the Wendigo that's in your face is.
Should have got that thing off you.
I don't worry about it. I don't care.
I think what you did was smart.
Winnebago.
How far away is the darkness?
From you presently,
Right there.
yeah, I mean it would be about 50 feet.
Oh, did you roll
Oh,
con?
okay.
I just did, yeah. He saved. I forgot what I rolled, but nat 20. That's what that was.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go.
No
You
big
gotta
deal.
rub it in, don't you?
Yeah. Oh,
Really?
Oh, I rolled a
remind
nat 20.
myself.
I
of
mean,
my
I forgot,
previous
but yeah, you know.
Oh yeah.
I rolled a nat 20. My
Oh,
bad.
that old thing.
Oh, just,
Hair flip.
oh, that little nat 20 again.
Oopsies.
I am going.
Here I go rolling that 20s again.
Oh no! Oh gee!
Ooh.
Man! Oh no! Oh,
Commence with the
Sorry, audio
jiggling.
listeners.
rolling all those natural 20s. I'm going to choose a point within range, and can I see that glowy dude?
My guy?
Yeah.
I mean, you would have likely known
It's
where he was
magical darkness,
before
so you wouldn't
the
be able to
darkness
see him.
was there. I don't know if you'd be able to judge like, oh, this is kind of where it was before.
I could have heard where Arsenaway was, though, right? Like I can hear where the scuffle's going down.
More or less.
You
You got
died.
hit. You got hit by stuff, but you only took 7 points, so you're fine.
Sorry.
I'm going to.
Was it necrotic at all?
No.
You're trying to like
What is
aim
necrotic?
a
It was
shot.
piercing.
No, I'm just trying to not hit
Arsenaway.
Arsenaway with a ranged ability and hit all 3 of them,
Gotcha.
which I can pretty easily do.
He could do if he could see, though.
Oh,
we don't know where
the
they
Oh
are.
my
in there.
gosh, that was cute.
The boy.
A little whoop.
I mean,
dog.
I feel like
Yeah.
reasonably
We
you
rolled
would
in the
try
dark
and
today.
avoid hitting Arsenaway, but you have no idea
We
where
had
she
a lot
is
of
in
fun,
there.
though.
I mean, that's the problem, right?
right. So I mean, I don't know how you
'cause
want to
there's
roll
darkness.
it. 'cause-
Let's
It was hard to tell him to stop.
Let's leave it up to the dice then.
I'm gonna have you roll a perception check to see how well you would have heard her.
Okay.
Sub 10,
There's a good boy.
you hit her with it. Above a 10, you don't. 50-50 shot here. Except for you probably have some positive
Modifiers,
perception.
you would
Don't.
you would think that
Yeah.
you would
be wrong.
you might consider that was a
This is kind of a wacky ruling, but yeah, cool.
easy.
So you know,
This
based
rule's
on
easy.
the
This
scuffle
game's fucking easy, y'all.
and the speed with which
That would be dope.
you could base
Dude,
off of
got
like the
bad
sound of the
breath.
scuffle and the speed with which the
I'm gonna
Wendigo
put
ran
it right
in.
on where Arsenaway is then.
Look, I got to get 18 when
And if I
he
know where
I
she
want to hit
I'm
her.
gonna hit her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
they
tried to
all
get him
need
to
to
clean
make
his teeth, but he didn't
intelligence
do well with
saving
the
throws.
anesthesia.
Okay,
As
the three of them.
Little pulse.
I'm gonna try to do it in
That's
February.
synaptic static, I'm guessing?
Yes.
Yeah,
16.
Like a little person.
Fail.
He does have
Fail.
a face.
Holy shit. Okay,
that
so
for?
Except
Barlam
when he
fails.
does
Sweet.
Wendigo fails.
Just resting state.
Wendigo fails. They all fail. Woo! I like that. It makes my math easy.
Nice.
I
Wrecked.
wish you would just rest his head down now. I don't
No.
want to smell your breath. I just
He
want
rested it like this.
Oh,
That
oh,
thing's gonna
oh,
stop.
Somehow he rolled 8.
Six-sided.
That's what mine did when it rolled in that 20. It just
Two
kept
sixes.
spinning.
Okay.
Please hold.
It was just a D6.
I know.
That was so funny. Nat 20. All right.
Now I gotta do this math. It's actually pretty easy math.
Because you
all
rolled
multiples
so
of
All
threes.
low.
multiples of 3.
Yeah.
So that's 3. That was a 1.
I know. I'm sorry. We try, man.
3, 6.
Lucy's isn't much better,
9,
but her heart
12,
is failing, so she
plus
really
6.
can't get her teeth cleaned.
18. Right?
They make
18.
him
Plus
throw
6
up.
is 24. So
24.
24 points of what?
Psychic.
Makes his breath worse.
Psychic?
Yeah.
24
Just
points of
throws up
psychic
on-
damage.
Oh, these are dark type
And
Pokemon.
they all have
Just
muddled
like-
thoughts for a
Yeah,
minute.
they take double damage.
Every time they attack or do an ability check or a con save to maintain concentration, they have to roll a d6 and subtract the number from all of those.
Go!
things.
Get
All right.
wrecked.
Well, I'm pretty sure darkness is about to drop.
Please.
It's
That's a
because he
2.
throws up all the time.
-1.
A dirty 1.
So what does your synaptic static look like? What does the spell look like? I'm trying
Oh,
to...
it just like it's a pretty high level spell, so I'm just fucking like blasting out.
You're like a
smoke
choo-choo
out of
train
my-
right now.
Yeah. And I just
really
point,
got you,
and you just hear this, like kind of this. Like,
Oh, it's
grinding.
it's like a seismic charge.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
it's like grinding.
Like an EMP. Yeah.
So you this sound emanates from the center of the darkness, and as it does, you see the darkness itself start to ripple and wave, and then suddenly, with one huge pulse, it vanishes into nothing. And you can see Barlam, you can see Arsenaway, and you can see.
Does my held action
Clear
now?
What was your held action?
They're in the beginning of
I was about to say you held an action.
I might spike him.
And the first thing that
That's what
strikes
I've been
you is that
waiting.
Barlam is quite haggard, leaning against his staff for support.
Shell's gonna yell out, "Why don't you just step to the side?"
Let me at him.
Yeah, Hagrid.
Let me at him.
He's quite Hagrid.
It's quiet Hagrid.
Quiet Hagrid. That's what Alex said.
In response to what Cheryl says,
Ignore
Barlam
the rest of you fucks.
leans more heavily on his staff, puts two hands.
Oh, nuts. He's just faking it.
Oh, nuts.
He's about to use that bitch.
I never would have stopped you from approaching this gate. By all means, I know when I'm beat.
He's about to push my ass in.
Is he,
Um,
is he
Oh, I
gonna
think he's about to give up.
I swear
I mean-
to God, if he disappears before I get to cast fucking Mind Spike, I'm gonna lose my mind.
So,
Up in here, up in.
Up in here,
Taffy,
up
it
in
is
here.
actually your go.
Fuck yeah! I'm
What do you
casting
wanna
Mind
do?
Spike! I've been waiting 84 years.
You see like this intense moment between Cheryl and Barlam, and you like look up at Cheryl and you're like, nah, I'm casting my spike.
It's like cinematic, and then Taffy just zooms in and is like, my spike!
That's exactly what's happening.
Okay, what is the save? It's,
I'm actually gonna
Zooms
fly
flying in like
a little closer.
Okay.
At him, whatever it looks like.
The save is 15.
what type of save?
Wisdom.
It's a straight roll, minus 5.
It does have. No, it's not. It's not on saves.
12.
Seen
Got him. Got him.
Exactly what I wanted
Did
to
you?
happen.
You didn't have to move in to do that. Did you want to move closer?
Yeah,
You
I
said
did.
you wanted
A
to.
little.
Oh, okay.
So he takes 3d8 psychic damage,
Your
Okay.
mind,
Boom.
Your mind been spoked.
14 points of psychic damage,
Oof.
and
He did.
I always know the target's location until the spell ends, but only while the two of you are on the same plane of existence. While I have this knowledge, the target cannot become hidden from you, and if it's invisible, it gains no benefit of that condition from me.
Okay.
And it lasts
He goes to a different
for
plane.
an hour. Oh, while magic.
Cheryl. Oh, wild magic. Let's see.
Wow, man.
Wheeled
Go
back.
off, go off.
It triggers.
Get some.
Taffy,
Give us a
yes, I
unicorn.
love you.
Fireball.
Taffy
all
goes
of
to a
us.
different plane, interrupting her mind spike. I'm putting it out in the universe.
Oh, that's a big number.
That's 5.
That's 5.
She cast banishment on
If they're
herself.
both, if they're all zeros, then it's 100.
Yeah, I thought it was coming up for that.
A Modron chosen
Oh.
and controlled by the DM appears in an unoccupied space within 5
that?
feet of you that
A
disappears. Modron?
Yeah, it's a little robot.
Oh.
Hedron.
Yeah.
Then disappears
Here,
1 minute
you control
later.
it. I'm not controlling that.
You control it.
It does say controlled by the.
I know. I am. Okay, I'm
don't
gonna control
know-
it, but I'm gonna.
I
It'll
don't
do
know-
exactly
I
what
don't
you
know
want
what
it to
its,
do.
like moves or anything.
Think,
but-
think
not gonna
about
matter.
Wally. It's like you summon the Wally.
Just put it next to the genie.
That's about like the level of a Modron.
Can it
Yeah.
attack? Can it do anything?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It
Just
can.
Google what it-
but
Google that name.
They're lawful.
Yeah,
It has its.
Stat
It has
block
its
and
own
Right over the
initiative,
wheels.
Okay.
It's not
They're,
great.
they're lawful neutral.
or does it go after
Don't
you?
do
Help,
any-
I'm on a cliff.
I don't
They'll
know.
basically
What
kill
it'll do.
anything that's chaotic, so you're in trouble.
Just roll it, Alex.
No.
They're adorable.
They're lawful neutral. They're like the epitome of law.
I'm trying to find. Like,
They are RoboCop.
Yes,
Yeah.
actually. Like, actually, though.
I know how to do
The
this.
Great Mojo March, baby.
Ah, of Centauri 6.
Did you just make that up?
Did he?
Alpha Centauri 6. Yeah, I know it was close.
Centauri 6.
That please. Cheryl's like, yes.
Don't move.
I know things.
Why are you the way you are?
For I
You know
do
why?
read.
Oh, Alex, they can make an intelligence saving throw at the end of every one of their turns, for what it's worth. To
For-
stop the
The synaptic
Synaptic.
craziness.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the end. Ooh.
don't. Okay.
Hard, too much.
You know what's too much?
Your face.
I literally have nothing to hit this dude with.
I don't know what it
What?
is.
I don't have.
I have
Are you still looking up
nothing.
Mojo?
I'm
Do
trying to pull
damage.
it up, but I don't even have its stupid stat. I hate this stupid thing.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay.
It doesn't fight.
It
Roll
really
again.
doesn't.
It's fine.
It's there. I'll figure it out. It's got an 11, so it's not gonna go till later.
I mean,
Poo,
it's
poo,
fine.
poo, 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 poo.
I mean, you choose to control it, so if you are choosing for it to not do anything, that is.
No, I mean it's gonna do stuff. So,
Sorry.
sorry. No, it's okay. I feel like that gets like rolled a lot. That particular
I have
thing.
never rolled that.
Somebody has before.
No, I rolled like a unicorn or something.
A unicorn, like I can find a stat block.
I've
for it.
never
I know
rolled
what that does.
that one.
It's in the. Do you have a DM?
DM guide.
No.
Oh, Moss Man.
I literally have that on D&D Beyond. I searched Modron and it didn't come up. So I
It's
don't know.
because there's a bunch of different variants.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You should
It's so
hire Tides
frustrating.
of Mo to handle your search.
Anyway,
I could.
it is now Cheryl's turn. Funny enough.
Look at the stream.
What would you like to do?
Your pillar's half cracked.
That's true.
Just keep looking.
Thank you.
We're in a lag.
Cheryl is going to
Not
attempt
up to you, Bex.
to cast
I don't know what. I'm
Guiding
looking
Bolt on
for.
this fool.
I found it. Or Sam found it for me.
There you go.
She
There you
thought
go.
you would see something in the delay, but it had already caught up by the time you watched it.
It's like I'm seeing you talk.
What you
to
doing?
me.
Guiding Bolt.
That's so funny.
What
Okay.
did you do?
Greeting bolt.
Even after
I'll just show you.
he admitted defeat.
I think I
Watch
miss.
the mod.
Is that what he did? Did he admit the
I mean, he said, "I know when I'm beat." I never was
Oh,
trying to stop you
I
from
missed
reaching the
that.
door. Yeah.
It's 14.
To hit, that misses. So from your perch, pinned against the ceiling, you try and guiding bolt him, and it goes wide right across
No,
his
it's got- take a 50.
across his face. It strikes against the door behind him, and he holds his staff, looses a grip from his other hand, and readies
Rebecca?
his magics. Says, "It appears this battle will continue."
I'll be completely honest. I didn't hear him give up.
I did.
Yeah.
Alex looked at me. Alex looked at me and was like, "How you want to end this?" And Cheryl's like, "Nah, this dude fucking sucks."
Fair enough.
Like that.
So with that, Cheryl, you feel a pressure on your mind. I need you to make a intelligence save.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. I'm not good at these.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Our table.
Oh, wait, tell me what you rolled.
It's broken.
A 3.
Never mind.
I can't.
So
I can help you if it was
I can
anything
help.
other than that.
If it was close.
If it was a 2,
Nope. No.
you take 15 points of psychic damage as your mind spirals. As although you're pinned to the roof and completely restrained, you feel like you're spinning and can't figure out which way is up and which way is down. It is now actually Barlam's turn. I love layer actions. They're fun.
You best get out of here, boy.
He turns to face Arsenaway, and he says,
back
"Now to deal with you." He's gonna make some attacks on you.
Let's see if it happens. Oh God.
that's why I didn't try to.
Does a
get that.
non-natural 20 hit?
I'm gonna use my reaction
Okay.
for divine foresight and raise my AC 2 points. So now
Okay.
it's 21.
It's 21, so it does not hit. Nice.
Gotcha.
Got the
Okay.
dirty 20.
I
He's
figured
gonna
I was
try and-
gonna
Okay,
wait
got
until,
him.
just in case,
That's
unless
smart.
none of them hit. And it's a key point, so I have to spend a key point.
So,
Your key point.
28
Yep,
to
that
hit.
hits. That hits.
That
That
one's
hits.
gonna hit.
What did you roll to get a 28?
An 18, and
A
he has a plus
D20.
10 to hit.
I have a plus 10 hit.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Really?
With my weapons, yeah.
Yeah, I have plus 9
These
to
are my
hit.
weapons.
Okay.
What happened on my?
I only
I
have,
have a plus 7.
I only
I
have
got
plus,
plus
I was
9.
like, what the
They're in
fuck
here.
did how did I get this?
I only have plus 9 with my Eldritch Blast, but my weapons get 1 bonus.
It's because my stuff uses my dex.
You're maxed out.
I maxed out charisma.
You must be high then.
I only have 1 to hit
Yeah,
spell.
I'm maxed out on the touch.
Jeez, these are terrible
The rest of
rolls.
them are saving throws.
11.
You
with
take
archery.
12 points of slashing damage,
Okay, well we're
That's why I missed it.
yeah.
A
and
plus
then
7. I rolled a
so
7.
you want to.
Just saying.
Yeah, we We just gotta hope that we can get to her before she dies.
Call him out like
This Mojon comes into existence only to die a fiery death.
Actually,
True.
learn the way of the
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
we've had a Mojon do before, or something very similar, and that basically is what happened. Like it came to life.
I had some clockwork thingies in your one shot.
Yeah.
There
That's
were
what
some
it was. Okay.
clockwork.
He is going to
I know
call
I
lightning
learned
on
this
you
back,
again.
because I don't know what the word is.
Oh, ish.
What do you do on you?
Call lightning.
No, Sam.
I basically gave
You grow 2 new titties.
free action.
magic stones to throw. It was like, give me 6 attacks in one turn.
Shoot him with magic.
You have to make a dex save for this one, which you're pretty good at.
She's good at
Don't
those.
you have the ability if you miss a dex, if you pass a dex save, you don't take damage? Don't you have that?
Yeah.
I think so.
She has
Evasion.
evasion?
Do you have that?
Is that 10th or 9th level?
I don't know. It might be 10th. I can't remember. We'll have to.
I
look
think
it up in a
Pictures and
second.
traits.
So
Make
what
a
am I
save
doing?
and we'll
Dex
see.
save?
If you have that, you get 7 life points.
18.
Good point.
18.
Some that have more you would go.
Yes, we-
18 just barely saves.
Dope, dope, dope.
So we need to know if you have that
Yeah.
or not.
Check
It
features.
Oh.
should be under
Features and traits on your. Yeah.
Features and
Becca
traits,
has features and traits.
I thought rogues.
I think
only
you
got
get. I
No, it
think
does. Oh, yeah. Yeah. When you are subjected to an effect that allows you to make.
7. I was gonna say it's
Yeah.
either 10 or 7. I couldn't remember.
Rogues
Okay.
get it a little earlier,
So-
right?
Nice. He turns to face you, raises his staff to the sky, and
Yeah.
throws it down. As he does, you follow the
This
arc
is the
of
second
lightning. This is the first time.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
take 7 more life because I hit you.
Yeah.
I
I
was
hit
about
you with
to-
a dex thing
Gain
earlier.
7
Okay, thank you. That was my question.
So
That's why I
the
said-
lightning arcs down, and you instinctively and reflexively move
She
out of the
took 7
way,
'cause she
following
saved.
the arc of lightning with your eyes to the ground. It happens in an instant. But the scarred,
That's so shitty to think about too. And be like,
the scarred rock lingers. A smell
it's out of the
reaches your
back.
nostrils, and you realize that that could have been your charred remains on the ground, but it's not.
Sorry, I really didn't know y'all had said it. I'm sorry.
no,
Said
no.
what?
He said it a long time ago, and then Sam's just
okay.
being a turd.
What?
I thought she was getting healed for making the save.
No.
I was confused.
No,
by
no,
that.
no.
Why she wouldn't
No,
have
it was
used
from a
it?
long time ago.
I AOE.
No, I know, yeah.
AOE
So her hit
area.
points are
Yeah.
7 higher because we took 7 off
god.
earlier.
I banish you in real life.
Sarnorin,
Get the fuck out.
it's your go.
Yeah.
Sarnorin's entire combat has literally been step 5 feet in front of the door.
My
shoot, step 5 feet
favorite thing
back.
about all this is it's like necromancer. No.
No, fireball.
Fireball machine.
Fireball answer.
There have not been any dead humanoids around, to be fair.
You haven't
is
killed
true.
any humanoids near us.
That is true. I'm sorry about that.
Are you?
I need.
Are you?
You're in the Feywild.
Necromancer needs
Aren't they
necros.
humanoids? No, they're okay.
Necros.
exactly.
Oh my god.
Just a man.
So I need a deck save from
Yeah, I'm just a mancer.
All of them.
all of them.
All, including Arsenaway, I guess.
Yes.
Well, can he get it to
Yep.
where it's?
Well, you can see, so you could position it to where it doesn't get
Just fucking
Arsenaway.
drop
do
it on
that.
Arsenaway's face. She's fine. If she saves, she's good.
So I'm rolling
She saves,
Barlam
she heals
first.
7.
She healed 7.
Is it a straight roll?
No, it's a 9 plus I think
What'd you roll?
2.
You should be exact.
It needs to be
11.
Gotta beat 17.
plus
So he
11.
fails.
Gotta beat
Oh,
17.
11 totals. I was like, he fails. He's
Plus
failed
11?
every
Wendigo
deck check I've done
fails.
with one.
Third Wendigo succeeds.
Third to go.
Bang, 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 bang.
Is the third this?
27 points of fire damage.
How would you like to do this?
Yeah.
That's all I did was just like,
I didn't get to do anything
Very
cool,
stupid.
and I
Just
got him
kissed
right
it.
next to him. I hate it.
shot and burn him alive.
Finally got to mine
Burn
first.
him alive. Hell yeah, boy.
I had plot reasons to be mad, and I
I just started
got
strolling
pinned to
in
the ceiling. So
As you walk through the door,
Equivalent to
you
multiple
fire
just doing this.
your fireball straight at Barlam. This time you get to see the look on his face as the flames erupt. They It
All
hits the
those
center of his
feathers.
chest, and you see the fire lick at each of his feathers as he spreads his wings apart. You see them incinerated as feathers fly in every way. He's remarkably flammable. As you see him fall to his knees, flames abound, lighting up the very stone that makes up this cave. You hear,
Close it! Close the door!
as the doors open.
Arsene, wait, close the door.
Run up and just double kick him through the door.
I will do that.
You feel an extreme, not a wind, but like a gravitational pull tugging at all of you.
Oh, I'm pinned to the ceiling.
I'm gonna steady strike myself.
Cheryl's ears are like,
As you pull back instinctively, you feel the full force of the planes, and where the material plane, the Feywild, and the Shadowfell all meet. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Even me?
it's like that point right
Everyone.
before Sauron blew
But I'm pinned to the freaking ceiling.
Yep.
up. So do it.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
I actually do. I make dex saves at disadvantage when I'm pinned to the ceiling. But that makes no sense in this scenario.
Oh,
Yes, it does.
I too.
That makes no sense.
You try to hold on to a column.
Even worse.
Okay.
I am pinned. It's helping me.
21.
Hitting.
Okay.
10.
12.
11?
11. Okay.
Dumb.
I mean, if anybody, if Cheryl comes flying past me, I'm gonna get fucking hit by a dump truck of an elephant.
Cheryl, I will say that because of the
Don't
pillar,
suck a
you are
truck.
just barely able to make the
I was
save.
like, it's helping me stay still. Why do I have disadvantage?
You see, as this gravitational pull is bringing in Barlam, the three Wendigos, the color is actually cascading through the cave and returning. As it's happening, you actually see the cavern walls themselves falling away. Barlam falls lifeless into the void.
Is it pulling that Wendigo too?
Yeah.
I don't think we can
There's
return
no,
them
there's
from
no going
Wendigos.
back, man.
I know. Cheryl
You
said.
can't unzombie, okay?
As
I would know.
I'm a doctor.
Trust me, man.
I had
As-
my medical license at one.
as you see the cavern walls fall around you, a different sight presents itself. Trees full of luscious greenery, familiar buildings, and the gray gate closes.
Did we fail to save?
Yes. Well done.
As all of you take in the sight around you,
No, we just won.
it almost doesn't make sense. But you now stand in the town of Tongro, in front of the Grey Gate Inn.
Am I still on a pillar?
I'm sorry. Did we just go through the gate?
In a way.
It went through us.
Are we?
No.
are we-
I'm not here for.
Are we back at like
I'm
the
not
Great
here
Gate?
I'm not
for
ending it.
Similes.
You know, like when
Are we
at
like?
the
Are we
Children's
at the Great
Museum when
Gate
you lift
Inn?
up the bubble thing?
You are now
It's kinda
out of
like-
initiative, and it appears
But
that
they
you
got
are
sucked
at
through the door.
the Grey Gate Inn.
Yeah.
Sorry. They got
Yeah,
sucked through the gate. The bad guys got sucked through the gate.
But
Yeah.
the twist
And he was
is-
We
dead.
failed the deck save,
He was
right?
dead.
No, we passed.
Yeah.
Did we pass the deck save?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you've been talking the whole time like we failed it.
No, the
No.
twist
No.
is getting sucked through the gate is staying.
What?
What?
Hang on.
No, I think
No.
I think,
Not
I think, I
necessarily
think he
that.
went.
No,
he went
no.
back
Don't
home,
listen
and
to
we
Will, he's also
transported.
wrong.
And we
It's
transported.
not canon.
Canon.
Don't listen to Will.
We didn't go through the gate.
Write
We
it
just got
down.
transported.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just
Think of
it's
it that way.
it's a portal,
Yeah.
So what
Well,
was
not
the
the-
DC
We beat
for
the
that save?
level in Mario and we came out of the
but
picture.
it's like that.
What was the
just
DC for
happened
that
is that
save?
like
Had to be
this
low.
Yeah.
thing.
It was
now-
extremely
When things
low.
went back to
Okay.
normal. This
Okay,
cave.
okay.
Is
Okay.
Matsuda still there?
Yeah, I was like, we all
Where
were.
has he been
He was
this
with-
whole
No, I
time?
mean basically like I was checking to see if any of you got like a
Nat
basically
one.
a nat one.
Okay. So, bad guys got sucked into there,
And then we got teleported.
We got yeeted back
and
to our
the
place.
we
That's
didn't
where we'll learn
actually
lessons.
go anywhere. The scenery just changed. To
But
Tongro.
like we were up in the air. Like, are we up
Am I
in the
still
air
flying?
here?
Am I still pinned? We wake
Yeah.
up in the air.
Is Cheryl free falling? Like,
Free! Nyx,
He didn't go.
you are still in the Feywild.
Yep.
Oh, we all went back to our. The door sent us all back to our home
Yep.
planes.
The thing banished us.
No.
We all got
Matsuda
banished.
here? Matsuda going?
Matsuda is still with you, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Okay. But I'm just looking at an empty cavern. Did the doors disappear?
The Grey Gate is still there, but
Oh,
the
so
cavern
we're still there, but-
is no longer colorless and devoid of life.
Right.
The crystals that make up this cavern are colorful, exuding light, and the trees inside are
Leave Matsuda.
full of greenery.
He was right outside with you. I don't know.
And it's just me and Matsuda now, right?
It's you and Matsuda.
What the fuck?
I'll climb my way down, walk over to him. What do you think happened?
As you move towards Matsuda, you see an incredibly bright visage appear behind him, seemingly stepping out from one of the sparkling crystals. You instantly know this woman to be Titania.
Is that his boo?
I dropped it. Dropped that knee. That's the boo's mom. That's like
That's the boo of all boos.
the queen. I'll
Queen
motion.
of all
I'll motion to
boos.
Matsuda to be like,
That's Ultra Bay.
Matsuda pauses for a moment, lowers his blade, and kneels.
Thanks for
Yeah.
the translation.
She looks up upon the two of you. You have done well.
Yeah, also, I'd like some accolades.
Yeah, I killed him.
I have sent your friends back to their home
Oh, shit.
where they belong.
I guess we could have waited for the answers.
He's from here, too.
But I imagined that the two of you should remain. You, of course, because you belong. And this one, his heart spoke to me. Matsuda tilts his head up. My lady, I do not have many years left. But what years I have, I wish to give to this place.
So fuck the hag.
I know, what about boo?
This is Queen Boo.
My heart has belonged to the land of the Fae for some time. And I have left my home in capable hands. If you would have me, I will guard the gate for the rest of my years. Titania seems pleased by this offer.
What? Oh, now that's a good gift.
He also probably feels guilty because he was kind of the reason that we opened the door in the first place.
I think Nyx will lift his head and say, "Well, you won't guard it alone."
That's so sweet.
Titania looks upon the two of you. She says, life moves in poetry. I find this to be an inherent truth, but this verse
Maybe she did that.
in particular is quite beautiful. I would, of course, have you. Nyx and Matsuda, I task the two of you with guarding the gate. Nyx, from the land of the Fae, the place you call home. And Matsuda, from the material. You have been guarding this gate for longer than you know.
And what about Dahlias? From the land of shadows.
The very nature of this gate is that we cannot know what happens in the Shadowfell. We prefer not to.
Are you hinting that he's been guarding the gate in the material world this whole time?
Yeah, because the Grey Gate Inn.
Protects the town.
Alex, you're really good at writing stories.
We should probably also tell the current blacksmith then that that's his new job too.
Well,
I mean, you guys aren't hearing any of this.
That's true.
Yeah.
but
We're not.
Can you just let our friends know
Would tell him it's like E48.
that everything's gonna be okay?
I will pass the word along.
so they need to agree.
Was it Matsuda coming back? She's just being like, hey, while you're there, make sure you guard the thing. She said he's going to guard it from the material, he's going to guard it from the Fae. What she just said?
No, she was saying that that's
He's
where
from
they're
there.
from.
No, I thought she was saying, like, you guard Fae side, you guard material side.
As she finishes speaking, she raises a hand. A silvery magic extends out from it and envelops the two of you. Like wispy strands of hair, they float on the breeze, and the two of you begin to glow.
Good
She says, I know the two of you have lived far beyond your years. And if you do truly wish to guard the gate, I ask, will you do so in spirit? Matsuda nods, sheathes his blade, and kneels down in sort of like a samurai stance. She smiles, and the light bursts from within you. The crystals in the cavern all resonate with an extreme brightness, so much so that it makes it almost impossible to see. Nyx, you can't explain it. But somehow, all at once, you no longer exist, but you exist everywhere. The five of you, back in Tongro, sit before the door to the Grey Gate Inn.
Do you remember our time there?
You remember your time in the Feywild. And it doesn't appear an extremely large time has passed. It's hard to know. What would you like to do?
Go to the front desk.
I'm going to the
Cheryl,
Real quick, time check. It
Mhm.
is 10:15.
I know.
does anyone have that necklace?
Cheryl, can you send a message to Nyx for me?
Yeah, I can send across planes. Yeah, so I would try to send a message to Nyx with sending. Are you and Matsuda okay? Is everything good there?
Oh no, I was gonna ask you to get him to get some water and give it to that fucking trade for me. And tell him that I owe him.
Can you
You can just
can
never
you
go back to the
deliver
Feywild now.
water to Tree? I'm sure he would know
Love
what that
Cheryl.
is.
Love Cheryl.
That's true.
Are you and Matsuda good?
You good, dude?
I got one
You got
lot.
yeah,
I got like another like
you got 10 more.
yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, what happened? Love Cheryl.
I love it.
I will say, you're not able to respond to this. You're incorporeal.
Okay. Yeah.
But he does get it.
But you do hear it.
If I can, I would just like all of first Cheryl because it's like honing in on it.
Mm-hmm.
but I would like Cheryl to just get like a feeling of happiness in his gut. That kinda
Basically, like we don't have to
grows.
go on a rescue
That
mission
kind,
for
that
you
kind
guys
of
again.
grows, and then I want it to just spread to everybody.
As you exude this feeling, this place that is so innately connected to both the Fae and the Shadowfell
Crystals now.
has a feeling of extreme happiness all at once. Cheryl, as you wait for an answer, you feel a strong wind blow through the town. Not from Osiris.
Thinking about whenever Osiris farts in my face.
The leaves,
Want to know where to go next, loser?
the leaves from the forest, the leaves from the forest where you began this adventure, shake loose from their hold on the trees. They swirl around you in much a similar manner that was your first introduction to Nyx. Somehow you feel as though he heard your message, and somehow you receive his. As all of you feel your hearts swell, knowing that this friend of yours has made it home in a way. Cheryl, you feel something in the palm of your hand. A hag's tooth on a necklace.
Stop it.
Without a doubt. In no uncertain terms, you know what this means.
I give it to Clot to bring to her. So I don't have to go.
You always give Cheryl the sad stories.
What would you guys like to do?
Does Cheryl still have the antler? Because he
does.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that was weird.
Yeah, actually. You both do. Yours is already snapped, though.
Yeah,
so you can't
mine's
use it.
purely sentimental.
Mine's for darkness.
I'm going to the front desk to see if we can find the lady of the inn.
Okay. As you open the doors cautiously, it feels a little bit weird to be opening them.
Because I'm sorry, maybe I misunderstood. Are we in the inn or are
No.
we outside of the inn?
You're outside of the inn.
We're out the
Okay, well then
In
I
the
think
out?
we'll go to the
Burgers?
I'll go to the blacksmith.
We need
Oh,
to tell
okay.
him that his
Yeah.
master's gone.
Sorry.
Yeah, I would go to the
We're, like,
blacksmith too.
in
I was
the
gonna wait
inn.
for you to finish before I said that, but blacksmith.
Before we go, should we be telling people that he's dead?
I think
We don't know he's dead.
We don't know if he's dead, but we know he's not.
No,
coming
here's the
back.
reality.
Oh,
He's gone.
I get what you're saying.
He was old. Even if he does find a way back, there's no telling how much time he has left.
We might be able to tell his wife. otherwise.
They communicate through this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah.
we
Cheryl would try to.
I think we need to give them the closure that they've been seeking this whole time.
Cheryl would try
As
to.
difficult as that might be.
I think as far as the town goes, we should tell them that when we fought with him, he was at his end, and we know he's not coming back.
Exactly.
So no, and you sound back to normal.
Do I? Hadn't noticed.
You're never gonna explain that to us, are you?
He's not like me.
I'm never
I
gonna
don't
go
like
to
to explain
sleep.
his plot hooks.
Do you remember not having an accent?
I don't ever remember losing it.
Alright.
He sounds the same to me.
No, he doesn't, you liar.
Yeah,
I think
Cheryl's
we
gonna
should
try
He's
to.
also
go-
visibly looking better. Like there's no bags under his eyes anymore or anything like that.
I think we should
He had a detox.
go
Nice day at the spa.
to the hag.
I think we have to go to the blacksmith.
Let's go to the
We got the
blacksmith.
The hag is at least a day's travel
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Okay.
So while we're here, we'll
Yeah.
go
All her
to
teeth.
the
Yeah, we'll go to the dude and then we'll
Okay.
But
hack it up.
Cheryl's gonna like try to communicate with her with the tooth.
Hey,
Okay.
baby.
What are you gonna say?
Hey, baby.
What to do,
Oh,
Shoddy?
no. Oh no.
Love Cheryl.
Shoddy
I was
was
good
a
fan.
Like,
Niju
are you
is her
are you
name.
there? Like just to like see if it's working, kind of stuff. Like,
Can you hear? Can anyone hear?
Need you.
me?
This is Cheryl. You should probably say
can you
that.
hear me now?
Good.
I had sending to her earlier,
You-
so I would assume she.
Maybe
You
she-
hear a
Yeah.
There's a silence for a moment before you finally hear her words come through. She sounds upset. I take it you found him.
Yes, but do not be sad. Well, I do not believe that he'll be coming back. It's not necessarily bad. It he will be missed, but
She's like, no, fuck that.
he's in a good place with great people around him, and he's safe.
Try some mindfulness techniques. Take a walk.
Can't. Will, shut the fuck up. Oh my god.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
You just
But-
made it worse.
Just tell her he's dead.
He's got good people around him. He just chose not to come home.
If what I feared has come to pass, then please do me one last favor.
I'm waiting to hear what the favor is. I'm sure. Yeah, sure. Was like,
I bet I know what it is.
I need you to deliver this necklace to the bladesmith. The new bladesmith of Tongro.
of course.
Are you gonna eat him?
You're not holding the tooth.
I'm just thinking it.
What are you thinking, Mo? What's happening here? Why do you two understand this?
It's your kid.
Thank you. Okay.
That's my best guess.
So what do you do?
Maybe. Okay.
Half-half.
Yeah. Cheryl would say, of course.
Fingers were
Yes.
long.
And then on the way to the blacksmith, whatever
fingers were
conversation
long
looks
too?
like, at some point he'll give it to him. But
Well, Will said his fingers were
I don't know
long,
what
and I
they
was like,
they would have gotten a
Is
head
there-
start. So
yeah,
yeah,
is
I
there
don't know what
anything?
they're.
You guys are going straight to the blacksmith?
Oh, I mean, no, we're gonna go as a group.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Are we going together?
Then Cheryl would kind of like relay the whole.
Sorry, Cheryl. I didn't mean to think we had left you.
No, it's okay.
We've
I
been
wanted
here
you
all
to
along.
think that.
Okay, so we go to the blacksmith.
As you step in through the familiar doors, you hear the chime of intricately crafted blades. And you see Ogawa at his forge. He doesn't appear to have noticed you come in, as he's hammering away at another beautiful piece of artwork.
Do we have the blade with us?
No.
No.
Do you have that?
Is he now? Now I'm really curious. Before we make it known that we are there, I would like to look at him for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You dick. I'm trying to see any kind of like essence of the hag in any kind of way.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Make a perception check.
The only
arms
things
are
I have to
8 feet
say
long.
are inappropriate, so I'm just gonna keep my mouth closed.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Shut up,
good.
Sam.
Still got that third eye.
Ooh, natural 20.
He looks like
Okay.
the bathhouse guy from Spirit.
With a natural 20, as you stare at Ogawa, his very interesting choice of
I don't think so. It's just 10
hairstyle
minutes long.
and makeup, you see him slaving away at his craft, his sweat possibly masking the tears that I'm sure he shed over Matsuda. And as you stare around the blacksmith, admiring all the interesting blades that looked nothing like anything you've ever seen before, even the blade that Matsuda had manufactured, you see a hint of creativity, a lick of wild magic in these creative designs.
How many new blades are there? I'm trying to gauge how long
They're all
it's
shaped
been
like
since we
hags.
left.
I'll stay like that. Yeah, does he look older? How
He doesn't.
old is
He doesn't look
blades?
that much
He
older,
looks a week old.
and it
So,
maybe like a few more blades. Yeah.
Okay, so pretty much like this. We didn't spend like 200 years in the Feywild like he did.
Doesn't appear. to
Okay,
have
that's
happened.
like. Okay, Sherwood.
Ask him how long ago we left.
Okay.
I messaged you in your head.
It was a. I've already forgotten his name, and I know you literally
Ogawa.
just said it.
Okay.
Ogawa.
And he sees the five of you without his father figure.
Spilled the beans.
Oh yeah. Well, I feel like they've been spilled.
Yeah.
We've been eating on those beans.
Yeah. Nom nom nom.
Daddy.
Sorry.
Did
Daddy?
you-
Sorry, Daddy.
I'm afraid I already know the answer.
Yes. But if it makes you feel any better, I know that he is happy and in a good place. And he, as well as someone special to him, wanted you to have this. Because, I mean, obviously Alex just spilled the beans, but we really don't know for
Yeah.
sure if he is. So I'm not going to say.
Yo, mama.
He had
What?
your mom
yeah,
wanted you to
mom.
have
Will's
this.
sitting behind you like,
Yeah.
As soon as he came to the
Oh, no, yeah,
realization
he's saying something.
that Matsuda is no longer around, his eyes trail down to the worn floorboards of the smithy. And as you outstretch your hand with the demon tooth necklace, you see a hint of disbelief in whatever magics it might hold. But reluctantly, he takes it.
Before he grabs it, I'd also say, and your sword is the reason why he survived as long as he did until we were able to find him.
As you say that, you see him clutch the necklace tightly. He closes his eyes and they shock awake. You see him make eye contact with you.
And he swings his sword at him.
we'll finish it.
Single tear.
And the first tear that he's cried in a long time rolls down his face. And that is where we will end our session.
Oh, it's so good.
Way to go, guys!
No more Nicks.
Damn, yeah, I was
now.
never going to his mom. I was just going to be like, how do I say...
Do not say
my son, she did. You know?
Mommy, sorry.
Mommy, sorry, mom.
What?
That's a very good send off.
Yeah.
Hey.
Thank you guys for participating in
Brett, I
this.
can't believe you defeated it.
Brett,
sure,
thank you
bud.
specifically for joining us for the last
Yes,
few
thanks,
sessions.
Brett.
That was
so much
so cool. I'm so glad we got to like live through some of like Nyx's stuff that like never got
Yeah.
touched the first time. When he
fun.
appeared in our very first stream ever
Who would have thought?
on an almost GPK. That was the first stream.
We
We recorded before then.
Yeah.
Okay, 'cause that's why I was
Yes.
That was like the first
No, but
stream.
so it was our first live stream. I think it was episode 10.
Yeah.
It was episode
Dude,
10.
and this one almost resulted in some character
Yeah.
deaths.
So 38 episodes later, we finished
Wrap
the
that
story of
story arc,
Nyx.
yeah.
So time for a new
So-
one. Episode 50.
I know.
We're bringing it back.
I got a new costume. I already showed it to Alex.
Yeah.
If you guys are curious as to exactly what we're talking about, we do have recaps as well as all of our old episodes up on YouTube. If you want to check those out, if you're watching us on YouTube, please don't forget to hit the subscribe and like buttons. We're still a pretty small channel, so
Well, we're-
every bit helps us out.
While we're here, we need to turn on the full combat cam so we can all appreciate Alex's hard work
Yeah, no
on
joke,
this
dude.
Thank you.
terrain.
I was trying to show
Hell
somebody
yeah,
this
boy.
that I was talking
Yeah.
to this week, and I'm like,
Full
the
screen combat.
camera's not big enough.
Yeah. Let's pan that around, baby.
we need like player POV. because
Yeah, we
it's like-
really do because they're
Oh, that would
so
be so
good.
cool.
Well, like
I would love to
Oh,
upgrade
so
our
good.
camera
We
one
can,
day.
Like some pinhole cameras.
Yeah. We all need to have like little clip-on like webcams right here so it sees
That's
what we
awesome.
see. Oh yeah.
If you guys are curious about any of that terrain, let me put it back on the full combat.
Yeah, keep it on full combat.
The rock terrain we have a video for, and some of this crystal terrain that I'm working on actually has a video upcoming.
It's borax.
Yeah, it's really, really cool stuff. But if you guys are interested in that kind of thing, we have all that on YouTube as well. So stay on the lookout for that. And until next time, go out there and make some chaos.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.